Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, SaskHouses.com, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, Richardson Lighting, Sask Camper, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Realcast Media.
Welcome everyone, here we are in Assiniboia, lovely prairie winter scene. And it's a little chilly outside there yet, but a little warmer in here, and from what we understand of the forecast, some warmer weather coming outside as well, but maybe even a little more snow. My name is Sean Joyce. I'm here with my co-commentators, Susan Lang and Kim Hudson. This is Draw 3 of the 2022 Viterra Scotties Provincial Curling Championship. We are at the Prince of Wales Cultural and Recreation Centre in Assiniboia. The event action for you here this afternoon. Before we get into that, we'll give you a little recap of what happened earlier today for those of you who weren't with us. Event action this morning, it was Penny Barker with an 8-6 win over Brett Barber. Amber Holland, 8-4 winners over Michelle Englot. Our feature game was Sherry Anderson picking up a steal in the 10th end to take the 10-7 win over Robin Silvernagel. And Chelsea Carey, 11-4 winners over Jessica Mitchell on sheet 4. So those 4 winners will play tonight in the A semis. We've got a couple of B event games for you this afternoon. That bracket, as you can see, a couple of teams waiting to find out who they're going to play. The 2 games that are on this afternoon, our feature is going to be on sheet 1 right in front of our broadcast location. Ashley Howard will be playing against Michelle Englot. And we'll keep an eye on the other game as well. On sheet 3, it's Brett Barber playing against Krista Ellingson. Should be an interesting game here. We've got a couple of really good teams, probably had to be considered amongst the favorites when this event started, and maybe found themselves in the B event a little earlier than they would have expected to. It's going to be a long road through the B. They need 4 wins to get into the playoffs now. Just about ready to get underway here, and before they do, let's take this opportunity to meet the teams in this afternoon's matchup.
We're Team Englot. I'm the skiff Michelle Englot. The third is Sarah England. Second, Shelby Brandt. And lead, Nicole Bender. And we curl out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina. We're Team Howard. I'm skip Ashley Howard. Our third is Courtney Fesser. Our second is Krista Fesser. And our lead is Skylar Ackerman. We curl out of the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon.
So the 2 teams had a practice before the game and drew to the button to determine who would have the last rock here in the first end of play. We're getting into draw 3 now, and Michelle Englot, just by luck of the draw, she won the first one, lost the second one, so she's played all 3 draws. Second game here for Ashley Howard, and as the teams get onto the ice, you expect to see those draws to the button get a little bit better. Both teams grabbed a bite of the button. Michelle Englot just a little bigger piece, so they've got last rock here in the first end of play. And starting us off, throwing the red stones for Ashley Howard will be the sub, Skylar Ackerman.
Skylar, a very young junior curler, very accomplished for her age, has done very well on the U18 circuit, Saskatchewan Winter Games, all that type of thing. So excited to get the phone call. Sorry, Skylar was sorry to hear that Kaylin Skinner was unable to make it, but so excited yesterday to come in and play in her very first Scotties game. Comes in with a pretty good stone, just curls off that center line, but good control of the nerves on ice that we know is very quick.
Good start. Yeah. At the end. Little extension.
Nicole Bender throwing the lead stones for Michelle Englot, and this should be no surprise. Michelle calling a draw in the first end.
Line 12, almost.
Yeah, isn't that right?
Tons. Yeah, almost.
Going to be a little strong here.
She said a little more at the end.
and will slide all the way through the back of the rings.
Sorry, guys.
We're going to talk about one of our other new features now as well. We've got keys to the game.
Yes, Ashley Howard, they play a really aggressive game. They've always rocks in play. She is not afraid to get in there and take anybody on. But with this team, they need consistency in their shot making. The other really big key to this team is they are very emotional, but that brings out their best games to keep that intensity and focus. And I'm looking for that today, that they amp up the adrenaline and keep it going, because that is a team strength.
That was back line.
So Kim, I guess we'll turn to you then for Michelle Englot's team. What do we look for from that team?
Sorry, I was just watching the graphics. There we go. The keys for the Michelle Englot team. They are also a very, very aggressive team. It's the way Michelle calls the game. So we are looking at them to have some composure, but the key matchup here, I think, is going to be at third. Because of the aggressive play, we need to have those stones positioned well and set up the games and set up the shots for the skip. We know Michelle's going to make them.
Yeah, but we also know she's going to put rocks in play.
For sure. And you know what? As you already said, this is Englot's third game out here. They've played every draw. So they're ready to play. They know the ice. They're not learning much anymore. I mean, they haven't been on this sheet, but certainly draw weight has been pretty consistent from what we can see.
I think part of that composure was getting into, we wanted to see who could rebound in this game. Both teams were coming off of a loss, but the Howard team has had the evening and the morning off today to, figure out what they did and what they need to improve, whereas Michelle's team has to do a very quick turnaround. They were in a very close game with Amber Holland. Amber just made a couple of really big shots to take the game away from them. So it's how do you rebound? And I think that's where that term composure sort of came in, was the bounce back factor here.
Great, keep going, straight spine. Yep. Hard. Hard, you gotta go, keep going. Yep. Good.
Very nice.
Sorry, Chris.
We tend to always talk about Michelle as being the aggressive skip, and it's one of those things you have to understand when you play that way. Yes, our shooting percentages are going to be a little bit lower because our difficulty is going to be higher, but you do it to make that shot difficulty harder for the opposition as well. Well, Ashley Howard doesn't mind playing it that way either.
That's true.
Yep, hard.
Which is going to make for
what
a
I'm
very...
saying is they might use all the numbers in the score box.
Hard, you got it.
which makes for a very entertaining game for us.
Go.
Shelby, just a tremendous young curler, great teammate, good sweeper.
Give me the 11.
And her game just keeps improving year after year, but just loves the game and works hard at, and is a tremendous teammate on this, as this is the third year for this team in this configuration.
I did have a message from Ashley Howard before the game, and I want to pass that along before I forget. And they wanted to shout out to Galen Skinner, who is, we're sure, watching from home, unable to make it here this week. They said she's been a key part of the team this year, and I understand her job, from what I saw in the message, is to keep them fed.
Keep them fed and organized, so hopefully she's able to do some of that remotely. Let Ashley know when her next game is. You're playing tomorrow.
I also wanted to thank Skylar for coming in, and as you said, short notice. It's tough. There's a few teams here that had to find subs, and of course, in finding the subs, they also had to clear protocols. So it's not like you could just phone somebody up and say, "Can you be there at 3 o'clock?"
That's right.
In the middle of the week, so you've got students and people working, and it was a big ask. But curlers that love the game and the sport will do anything they can do to get onto a Scotties ice. Oh, there's a field goal.
Good throw.
Now this game is on sheet 1. We actually featured the game on sheet 1 last night, and we had noticed on that side that it's just a little more curl going the other direction, away from the crowd, and they maybe got caught in that straight spot there. It is the third game, but they wouldn't have seen this sheet yet.
Yeah. We did see that in last night's game.
They're good. Yeah.
And you can see Coach Jerry Adams in the background there for Michelle's team, jotting down notes.
Line's great. Little bit, yep.
At least we think that's what he was doing.
Line's good.
I can remember watching a few games where he was sitting back there coaching against Gerald Shimko, and I don't know if they were talking about the game they were watching. Those two, of course, longtime teammates. Haven't seen Gerald this year. I don't know if he's coaching anybody anymore.
Great shot.
Good, Court.
Nice shot, Courtney.
That's good.
Yeah.
Just 9.
Yeah, good. I called 5.
9.
I don't think it's going to move much.
Well, we've got our first live look in over at the other game. It's on sheet 3. Just the 2 games in play here. And looks to be an open hit for Krista Ellingson, a chance to score 2 in the opening end. Am I missing? I don't see anything else.
Hard.
Get it.
Well,
Okay, that's great.
Good call.
yeah, that's an excellent outcome.
Probably better than the straight back deal. She got the guard out of there as
Shot.
well.
11. This should run pretty straight. Yeah, lots of options with that. So, yeah, that's the way to miss it is that side, right?
Yeah.
So,
11?
yeah.
Do you hate just an inch more?
Yeah, it should be relatively
Krista Ellingson,
straight.
and
This
that
is fine.
update makes the nose hit, stays right there. She will pick up her deuce
you
in the
got
opening
space.
end. Brett Barber will trail 2-0 there, but has last rock in the second.
But from that last shot, what's key here is that Howard cannot throw another guard without ignoring ignore a second shot. So at least Michelle's got the play back into the rings where she can
Really gotta
deal
go
with whatever
hard.
trouble there may be.
That works.
Sorry, Michelle. Yeah.
Nice weight. Yeah.
That actually worked out fairly fortunate for them. If she hits and rolls out, it's a double to get out of the end. By chipping their own rock, they're still sitting 3.
Yeah.
So some work for Michelle Englot to do still if she wants to get into a blank situation.
I mean, oh, fair. And that's one like I said.
Big.
Really good 10-8. Nice weight. Okay, whatever. And I was like, okay, let's make sure we're, not
Thin double?
rushing it.
Nick? Thin double?
Get a piece.
They're sure getting caught in that straight spot.
Sarah was hoping for a thin double. I don't know where she was looking because even that across the house was still like a half rock double.
Take middle rock or even less.
That's the second time already they've been caught on that outturn as we go that direction that is going to be just a little bit straighter.
That works, Sarah.
Well, and with everybody striving for very pronounced turns, that spot really picks that up, that if you're just that little bit out, there's no coming back on that shot.
No point being in front of ours, right?
Yeah,
Like
no.
she's hitting this one anyway.
Yeah.
We're thinking full 8.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know, drop the buttons are better. Feels like a really good spot.
It's really quick here.
Yeah.
And that's what we've heard a lot of so far. It's really quick here.
Yep.
The ice is running great, and it is quick.
Ashley Howard won that 2016 Provincial Scotties playing with Jolene Campbell. We'll see Jolene tonight in the semi. She plays now with Chelsea Carey.
Krista, if anybody.
No, we're T-line.
Oh, okay, no then.
But
Still
no,
no.
but still no.
Can we clean?
Nothing out of the brushers yet.
And if I remember correctly, Ashley and Michelle were teammates for 1 year as well.
I
They
believe so,
were.
and that might have been here in
2015.
yes, yeah, I think so.
I like this way.
Sue, you usually know all those. Do we have that right?
Very close, yes you do. That was just when Ashley was brand new into Regina after moving in from attending school in Winnipeg. But Ashley, of course, originally from New Brunswick. We all know where
Just a 10.
Russ lives,
Really straight.
or lived before he moved to Regina.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the call here from Michelle. Is she trying to play one of the doubles? So she'd have to roll out to do that, or do you just hit and roll over in front of one of those stones?
I'm assuming she's hitting and rolling on top,
Yeah.
but I didn't see the call.
10, 10, 5. Little soft.
Now, I don't know, and I wouldn't say that necessarily she'd do that, but some of us who are into the senior ranks, we don't pick that shot beforehand. We're either playing the double or the nose hit, depending how we throw it.
Yeah, how's that? And I guess you can make the double and stick
She did hold
around.
the shooter.
Good shot.
She forces Ashley to make a play on it.
Nice throw by Michelle.
If she ever rolled out, you'd have your chance to blank here.
It's 11-1. Even if it's weights down, don't jump.
You'll see a bit of curl.
Don't know the other turn, so toss this one.
How much for
I think it's an 11.
You have to go fairly wide to throw this stone, too. I'm not sure
For my out?
you could really, truly say that you know for sure what this one's going to do. First end.
Just a sliver more, Court.
Right, because in your pregame practice, everybody's concentrating on getting that draw to the button. You're not necessarily out there looking for where to put the broom on hits and hack weight types of shots.
Well, and even if you did practice a couple of those, you probably wouldn't practice them this wide.
Yep.
They did jump the sweep on this one early.
Clean. Yep.
Clean's always a good sign.
Yep. Good. Really good.
Makes the hit, rolls just a couple of inches to the inside. She's sitting 2.
We saw this path.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great end.
And left it in a place where the hit against 2 isn't really a good option, so Michelle needs to find this 8-foot to get on the board, counter single.
Yeah.
It would never have occurred to me that Michelle Englot might play the hit. And in fact, I couldn't even get the question out fast enough. Which turn do you think she'll play?
Yeah. Well, and she just did the draw to the button. They had their pregame practice. That's hard to say. And as you said, Sean, she put it on the pin.
Line's good. A little tighter. Tight line.
Rusher's cleaning it a little bit early, and they've backed off
On
now.
its own.
It's not curling.
If it's not curling, we know it slides pretty easily.
If it's not curling,
Slides
it's
a
not
long
slowing
way.
down.
Yeah, and the sweepers aren't near. That's not usually a good sign.
Starting to curl now. Now, will it stomp in time? Courtney Fesser jumped on
like
it right
it
at the
will.
T-line.
Good one.
And it will stop just in time to pick up her single point. Michelle Englot with 1 point here with the hammer in the first end. When we come back, it'll be Ashley Howard with last rock in the second.
SaskHouses.com is Saskatchewan's website for private home and property sales. We have everything you need to sell your property commission-free. You'll get a listing on the website with lots of pictures, a lawn sign, social media marketing, and everything you need to sell privately. We also offer professional photography and videos, and an easy-to-use offer-to-purchase form. Don't give away your hard-earned equity. Sell privately and commission-free with SaskHouses.com.
Richardson Lighting is a family-owned company brightening the homes of our clients since 1967. We provide lighting for all applications and have a large selection of ceiling fixtures, wall lightings, lamps, exterior lighting, ceiling fans, mirrors, wall art, light bulbs, and more. They also appreciate that every purchase they make is backed by a liberal return and repair policy. We look forward to serving you.
And welcome back, everyone. You had a chance to see that first end wrap up on sheet 3. Krista Ellenson with the 2 points has the lead. That game's still in the second end there. Try to keep you up to date as best we can.
And here we go again, center guard. As I said earlier, I think this is going to be a fun game. With some aggressive play and roxon play.
I don't want to jinx it, but we didn't see any blank ends in the game this morning.
That's right.
And we may well not see a blank end in this one this afternoon.
Top 12. Gotta go. You're holding it. 4. We got it. Yeah, 5.
Still.
Here's fine.
4.
Got it, curl.
That certainly
you're
makes
in
it
the
fun
ring.
for us. Maybe a little bit nerve-wracking if you're one of the players on the ice.
Curl if you can, anything. Yeah.
Now that makes it fun for them too.
It's all about us. If you could just keep the rocks in play.
Yeah.
Wait.
We have lots to talk about, angles to look at,
Oh, we had to go for weight. Just
calls to analyze.
Arguments to have.
Well, you know, that's one of the things about the fun things about the free guard zone, be it the 3, the 4, or the 5. There's always options,
Yeah.
so there's always discussions to have about, well, which shot could you play, which shot would you play, which shot do you think this team would play, knowing what we know about their style of play. We've already had that discussion a bit with Michelle. We know she's going to play the aggressive shot.
And there's always 2 or 3 right answers. Never just one.
Top 8, keep them even.
Weight was nice. I like the same.
Yeah,
So
that
Ashley.
that was one of those. If you're going to miss it, really miss it, and don't leave a corner guard like that. So poor Nicole is just not too happy right at this particular moment. But see if the Howard team can take advantage of that miscue.
A little more, though.
Tracking.
7.
Okay, tracking right now.
Line only right now. 8.
Roll line.
7, 8. You in.
Okay, only if you have to.
6, 5.
This is rock. Just keep them even. Definitely want it to curl. Nice. Great shot.
Great weight, Skylar. You had a good throw. Sorry, I didn't
Puts them dead even there. You get a good look at it. Just edge to edge with the guard.
Right, 10.
No double available, though.
No, but Michelle will attempt to get the roll over to start setting up a double, a couple shots away from it if you can keep rolling toward that center line.
10. Big.
10.
Good 10.
Yeah. I think it evened out. Little roll, Nick.
Okay. Atta girl.
Gets the hit, pretty much a nose hit.
Stay bored.
Back-to-back nose hits is going to leave some kind of an angle for a double.
Okay.
That's why Ashley wants to
good
roll
job.
She
her
wants to roll
shooter
away.
over a little bit to the side of the 12-foot. Try to get that even line created
Yeah.
again.
Spread them out.
Good.
It's a little more, well, not more interesting, but quieter for out here with only 2 games going on.
Little down.
Whoa. Whoa.
12.
Board is the call.
Hack.
Clean. Yep. Clean, straight. Straight. Oh, good. Great shot.
Quite emphatic about not sweeping.
And then now wishing they had.
Yeah.
But, Ashley is such an entertainer out there. Like,
You were just ready. You were ready to go. I think this will move.
Yeah, it should. That would make sense.
Yeah, I think they almost messed themselves up a little bit there. They were so emphatic with the whoa calls early when they did jump on the sweep. They jumped on it from the side to make it curl, and by that time they were actually trying to get the roll.
Whoa.
It's not really.
Sometimes those panic calls can hurt you
Yeah.
because it gave the sweepers the wrong idea about the line.
Good throw,
And
Shelby.
speaking of things that hurt you, she moves both rocks, but actually moves that one behind the corner guard.
Good throw.
T-line or higher.
It's full keen, hey? Skylar's was good. Yeah. Hey?
Curled, but not like.
Yeah, giving the Howard team a good chance to really spread these out now.
Yep. Oh, so close. Good, right? That's all there.
Line's good.
That's back 12. Back 12.
No.
Hasn't moved. Back
Tracking.
8, back 12.
And as this draw's coming in, we get another live look in at sheet 3.
yes, this is Brett Barber's final stone of the end. drawing 4-2 to try to tie this game up. Looks like she needs full 8+. So again, in a typical Barber game, lots of rocks in play.
A few guards in play for her there, but her in-turn side is wide open. That's the draw she's playing.
Sweepers are just heavy clean, just sort of staying with it. Nothing too urgent yet as they come in over the hog line. Starting to step it up just a little bit here, but looks pretty good. And you're always aiming for the button on these shots. Even though you've got shot rock coming in to the top of the 8, you're always trying to put it on that 4-footer, that T-line.
She buried that nicely.
Yes, and don't you always on the
That always happens.
Yeah, last rock. It's the one where I kind of almost wish we were watching that all the way through. It might have been one of those ends where nobody could bury a rock until the last one.
Yeah.
Sweet. Forward. Clean.
Close. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard, Skylar.
Clean.
Hard,
Whoa.
Skylar.
Off.
Whoa.
Yeah. Off. Clean.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Good.
Great. Just a shade up, eh?
You know, I know most teams use the one sweeper method now. It's pretty common, but it almost seems mean to bring out a sub and then everybody just tells you to sweep, including the one who's walking beside you. She's never thought about putting her broom down herself, just tells you to sweep.
It sure didn't look like you threw 10-5. Like we made it, so. I know.
A little more. Yeah. A little bigger.
Shelby, go.
Weight's close.
Good. A little more, just stay.
Critical here for Sarah to stay for shot rock.
Good.
Rolls a little bit, but stays for shot. If that slides maybe another 6-8 inches over,
Same as you
it's
threw.
not shot, and now you got a chance to freeze to it and maybe set up 3.
What a girl. It's definitely not as straight as that out turn. No. Well, we're all farther up.
There more. 10.
Whoa.
Out turn, but
10.
Whoa.
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 10.
Krista, I don't think you can hurt it.
Right for it.
Good. Nice shot.
Makes the hit, and that little bit of a roll, actually turning it around the other way now, that helps Ashley Howard because it's a little harder for Michelle Englot to get shot off this.
Yep.
That girl, great pair.
Thanks.
Well, she'd have to have a pretty fortunate roll to the back piece of that 8-foot. But take the medicine.
Well, I
is what
think
she's-
you can make it to get shot rock, and if you don't get shot rock, Ashley Howard's going to freeze to it and try to get 3. But it is a fairly precise roll. You don't roll, you only roll a couple of inches, you won't be shot. You roll 3 feet, you've probably rolled too far.
If you roll a little bit the other way, you're out of the rings.
Yeah. Well, you got to get to the inside for sure.
Yeah.
Good 10. Good 10.
Yep. No. Whoa. Shelby, go.
It looks easy, but these shots are never easy, and especially when they're at the back of the house because you don't play a lot of hit and rolls back there. Does not get up to the nose. Rolls just a little to the outside. And the opportunity now for Ashley Howard.
So that's probably max ice.
Play the freeze.
I like it,
So
Ash.
this is the same half I threw
It's
in.
good.
I think it'll be like that much better.
We can go around the corner, but we might leave them a double. So and then we're 4s.
I like the freeze.
This is a lot less ice than you had, right?
Yeah, not a ton less. Like I was probably edge of button.
Okay. And full speed, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
then it just might leave it. We'll see.
Well, again, from what we saw of this sheet last night, this is the turn that will curl more. But I'm trying to think back. I don't remember if I saw anything going quite this wide to the corner last night.
Curling. T-line. Top 8.
Really curling hard.
Actually, I don't think we did, Sean. I don't either.
Yeah, I remember seeing rocks from the outside coming into the middle, and they sure moved hard. But
Keep going, keep going.
This is moving.
she's got pretty good line coming in if they can get it down tight.
Yeah.
And they certainly have to get it past this red
keep
one in
going.
the rings.
Stay with it. Go, 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 go.
Well, they call T-line,
Great.
you know, pretty much out of her hands, so great weight judge.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Same ice. I think I was just a little firm, right?
Switch sides.
There's a good look at it. Pretty good line. She's got a piece in front of that yellow. If you're going to try to get shot rock here, you almost risk leaving that red one in the rings. You could nose hit it, kill both the red and the yellow, and your shooter would be shot rock, so at least Ashley would have to make a play on it.
Yeah, I don't know that you want to be that cute with it in the second end, though. Make it go away. Give up your 2.
You got it, buddy. Nine five. Whoa, Shelby. Yeah, I know.
Early call a whoa, and then right behind that, they're trying to sweep for curl.
Yeah.
This might be in danger of going by. Just gets a piece.
No intern there, drop off. Good.
Enough to do the job.
A little firm and back.
Yeah.
There was always going to be a shot for 2 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I mean, you guys went hard with that.
You got the evil eye from your sister.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
These are always big when you get this, the way the game started. You've got the hammer against you. You get the force right away, and you get the 2 right away. That's a big swing of momentum. And to go to your point that you talked about, Susan, with this team playing with emotion, that's a great start for them.
Yeah, it sure is.
You're holding it. Okay, really moving now. Okay,
Keep going,
you're all
guys. Keep
moving a
going.
ton.
Line's
Okay,
good.
you're okay. It was you're good. 85-second rock, so good timing here.
I think somebody might have forgot to clear their stopwatch on that one. Pulls it into the corner of the button. It will be 2 points here for Ashley Howard in the second end. She takes a 2-1 lead. And it'll be Michelle Englot with last rock when we come back.
Viterra is proud to support Saskatchewan curling through our partnership with CurlSask. This includes being the presenting sponsor for the Viterra Scotties Tournament of Hearts, an excellent showcase for our world-class curling talent. We also support community curling for people of all ages, including several youth clinics across the province to teach our next generation of lifelong curlers. Through our ongoing support of CurlSask, we hope to continue growing the sport of curling in Saskatchewan, because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. When I'm not working hard on my curling delivery, I'm working hard on making Auto Connection the best auto service center possible. I started our service center in 2018 because it's hard to find an auto service shop you can trust. At Auto Connection, our core values are honesty, integrity, and transparency. We're happy to text you photos or videos of your car's problems to help you make better, more educated decisions. Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust.
Well, as we saw, Brett Barber made that nice draw for 2 points in the second end, and we have a tied game in our other B game, and it's 2-2 Barber with Ellingson.
Well, you hate to start drawing comparisons from one game to the next when it wasn't the same teams, but a similar script to what we saw this morning, and we've already had 2 lead changes. And with these 2 teams, we could see 8 more.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, that's a tribute to the curling experience that's on the ice. They know how to generate points. They know when they're getting into trouble and when to bail. Like, they just know how to play the game and not afraid to work with opposition rocks to their benefit. And that's, a sign of curling maturity when you're able to work with any situation in front of you.
Starting to curl
But they
already.
all know how to generate points.
Just 2.
So Ashley there with just the 1 point lead was calling it for top 4 when Lil Deep. I think this was supposed to be a corner guard.
Speaking of going a little deep,
Yeah.
well, and not only was it supposed to be a corner guard, but I heard calls of 2, which should be about a halfway guard.
Oh, it's downhill this way again.
It's downhill both ways.
I fed that to you.
But again, that's where, you know, you go back with the team and say, did I throw that heavy? Is that just a different spot in the ice? Or, you know, maybe there are rock issues out there for Nicole. You just never know. You have to work your way through that checklist and get that figured out sooner rather than later here.
Little firm. Clean. 11, weight's good. No, we're 10-5.
I think we're 11.
No, we're a little big.
Close. Gotta curl a shade. Clean, yep. Good. Gotta girl, great shot.
Looks like it curled a shade enough. Drives by that stone at the back, rolls over to be shot rock on the other side of the 8-foot.
Just roll that back. Okay. Just a nice 10.
10-9. Really good throw.
Good.
Just 10.
Good shot.
So again, very early in the game, we know Michelle can play very offensively minded here. But
perfect.
that rock center line top
It's a little
8-foot is
soft.
not in a good place for
Stay
Michelle.
close.
So
Okay, yep, close, yep.
early in the game, it's only the third end. Let's just play it a little bit more open and not dig ourselves a big hole. Very nice shot by Nicole. That's what she's supposed to do. Roll it over, make it difficult for the Howard team to remove this.
11.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, you got it.
That's good. Good sweep. Yeah.
Krista Fesser now will try to pass that stone by her own at the back, wants to hold the shooter as well. I haven't talked about it yet, but I typically like to, and I've had this conversation when I poke fun at the Fesser girls a little bit because they put Fesser and K Fesser on the back. It's Krista and Courtney, and they both spell their name with a K.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how they think they were helping us.
Great, nice shot.
Last end when one of them had to run in, I was going to say, could they switch positions? Would anyone ever know?
Well, see, now because they put Fesser and K Fesser,
they'd get caught.
They'd have to switch shirts too.
10, nice and easy.
Otherwise, there's a few twins that have been around in the game for a while, and you often wondered, does this one only throw in turns and this one only throws out turns?
Each one could jump in the hack and throw whenever.
You could specialize.
No.
10. Won't curl like mine.
Yep. Hard. Great call.
Makes the hit, comes across, does get the second stone, and it's all the way out of play at the back. Now
Nice
just
call
the
by
one
Michelle.
shot, one rock left in the back, that shot rock
Yeah.
the back of the 8-foot.
I agree. At least that's what it looked like overhead.
Okay.
Again, that's one of those sort of teaching points. You don't always have to throw that big weight to make the doubles. Like, it's good moderate weight there, but most importantly, save the shooter. Take the play away from the Howard team.
10-8.
Okay. Just clean.
10-5.
Clean. Yep.
Yep.
Just clean. Good.
Good.
Great. 1066. Yeah.
And I might have jinxed it last end when I said we haven't had a blank yet today. And, if the two teams can continue to exchange hits here, that's what we're going to see in the third. Be interesting to see. Michelle Englot might have played this differently in the fourth. I half wondered,
Yeah, she is.
with the fourth stone at the end, they still could have thrown the corner guard.
Because her weight's down. She's just.
Makes the hit. This one will roll out of play.
Yeah, 10-6. Does it look like she's just jabbing them a bit? Yeah. Straightening them? Okay.
Speed's still good, you guys?
Oh, yeah.
So one of the things you have to do as an elite curler is know how to make that adjustment mid-game. So sending a message down to Shelby, just needs to straighten up that out turn just a little bit. She'll know what she has to do. But again, there's no time to go back out and practice. You have to do it next throw.
Curling
Coming
hard
down.
now.
6.
It's like you're
7,
just like straightening
6,
them.
7.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Good weight though. Like that weight gives us some options for sure. So.
Well, that one ground a little more.
Good. Kind of hasn't been a ton there, right?
True. Yeah. It's good.
Since their practice.
Yeah, let's get hard for this roll.
Came down more.
10.
But, yeah.
Sarah Englund now looking to roll away from the center line.
The other way.
Other roll.
Like I'd usually
So
give
that
a pair
weight
more extension.
rolling out almost.
Okay. So.
Whoa. Whoa. Go. Yep.
Okay. Nice, Sarah. That works.
And again,
We'll go off mine
even though
from
it's
the
a
first
wide
one.
open shot,
11.
you know, the attention to detail on, you know, not just let the rock hit, it's getting it, you know, finishing it up and getting it to that exact
Sarah.
spot.
That's good.
That's what I like to watch for, is it's not just hit it and leave it kind of thing. It's keep with it right to the very end.
Right off.
Of course, the reason they were trying to roll to the corner is you hope you maybe get a bit of a mistake and maybe a rollout. Is this going to hit it at all? No.
Yeah. Well, in
That's
a
a
spot
lot of
where-
a mistake.
Yeah, in a spot where they maybe haven't seen.
So it shouldn't curl quite as hard here.
I was going to say, even if you get that bit of a mistake where it rolls out, now instead of the other team getting the chance to practice the draws, your team would have got the chance to practice the draws. You're still practicing draws, but now you're practicing draws to try to set up a deuce.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
Right, because you don't play this game to expect your opponent to miss. So Krista Ellingson, a little bit of difficulty here on her last shot. Brett Barber just threw in that tight guard on her 3 red rocks. So Krista has to go wide on her in turn. Hope to get around to the side of the button. Needs a nice little piece of the button in order to count. I think she can come to the back, 4-foot one,
I
and
think
get
you're right.
shot.
I think she can come to the back one as long as she gets right to the face. She
Right
can't
to
be
the
on the
nose.
outside corner of it.
So she has to be fairly tight to the guard
Then we can be
that
aggressive with the roll.
was just thrown by Brett Barber.
There's a few more rocks in play on that sheet than ours.
Yeah.
You can throw the same as one.
Rushers have been on this since about the halfway point. Going to have to work hard to get it by the front one.
We've got lots
Looks
of
good.
Well, she's by. Now, is it going to have enough weight?
I think she's put it right on the pin.
How about just a cold draw to the button? Nice shot.
Oh, a nice round of applause from the fans here in the stands. We have a nice turnout to watch this afternoon draw. Well, that's a game saver for Krista Ellingson. That
For
could
sure,
have been pretty
facing, I think it was
dangerous.
3, it looked like.
Whoa. Hair big. Whoa.
Off, right off. Skylar, you can hit it. Might as well. Or not. It's fine too.
Dead straight. Good throw.
I think it's hard to hit those.
Good throw.
Yeah, just
So what's Nick's? Yeah, that's pretty much Nick, eh?
Yeah.
So just splitting the rings.
This will swing like a mother.
Or a father.
All right, just even with Sarah's.
Okay.
All right. Figure out how to make a roll somewhere.
Well, it's maybe not the way I would have phrased it, but she's right. This is the turn that will
This is-
curl.
Yeah.
Weight's the same.
Yeah.
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 And we might even go back to 10.
You got it, buddy.
If we get a shot at the double, like negative, like take ice and make sure you kill this one, and let the sweeper back it up.
Mine's good. A little tight, but
What'd you get?
And then 11, so it should be there, I think.
Yeah, looks hot.
it's not curling quite yet.
Yeah, back 8.
It's not.
Back 8 is not what they wanted to hear. You
Still
heard
can't.
Ashley Howard already talking
Can't.
about making a run at the double if they make it available.
Back 8, back 12.
Back further? Like we're still going to be shot. Our second shot. So.
Yep, thinner.
So now trying to bring it back, you hear her say thinner. The farther back it is, the thinner they have to hit that front stone to make the double.
It is pretty thin.
It is. I'll be shocked if she doesn't take a run at it, though.
Mm-hmm.
No, I guess I'm shocked because with this ice, I don't think she's taking a run at the double. Unless she's
hitting
playing it
and
as a
rolling on top,
slash.
unless she's playing the slash, yeah.
Gotta get some curl on this turn, right?
I assume she's hitting and
Thinking
rolling
10
on
and a
top.
half, if you have a chance to hold it if you need to.
Just rolling over.
Yeah.
You got it. Close. Close, Skylar.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Close.
Close.
Yep. No.
Yep.
Whoa,
Yep.
Yeah. Hard.
Whoa.
Or
There
the
we
double.
go.
Ends up making the double.
Another big round of applause from the crowd here.
Were you secretly just calling that?
Well, it's not that big of a secret because we heard her say she was playing the rollover.
No, I saw.
I think that was one, and you even heard Ashley say as she went down to talk to the front end that she's sure she had to get some curl here. Well, even thinking that way, the amount of curl still surprised them, I think.
Court said what? Yeah. She's like, all right, let's do it.
You got it, buddy. She's in for it. Those ones are hard to call as a sweeper or the thrower. I thought we were like relatively cautious with it. We almost missed.
Well, that does force Michelle Englot to try to take her single here. And surprise, surprise again, Michelle Englot with the in-turn draw.
Well, she did just throw it.
Pretty similar.
Same draw she had in the first end. Now, she did slide a little deep in the first end. She had extra room. Needs to almost bite the forefoot this time. And again, nothing out of the brushers. They're backing away again. Courtney Fesser ready at the tee line. Looks like this is going to slide a bit too far. And it will be a steal of one for Ashley Howard. She will now take a 2-point lead into the fourth end of play. And it'll be Michelle Englot still with last rock. And we continue.
SaskHouses.com is Saskatchewan's website for private home and property sales. We have everything you need to sell your property commission-free. Don't give away your hard-earned equity. Sell privately and commission-free with SaskHouses.com.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Tell them Boston Pizza's for dinner. From appies and salads to burgers, pasta, and pizza. All delivered to your door. Boston Pizza. Gather round.
Well, we just saw Krista Ellingson make that wonderful draw to the button to get her single point and take a 3-2 lead over Brett Barber, and they're playing their fourth end.
Whoa.
One of the other new features this year, and it will be available at all the championship events for Curl Sask. We got an online 50-50 draw. It'll be drawn once a day, and the total jackpot, as of right now, sits at $3,020.
That's fantastic.
Who's certainly a very happy resident of La Flèche, Saskatchewan, who won yesterday. She won $1,750. And the other half of the pot goes to junior curling in Saskatchewan.
It's a win-win.
Still another draw yet tonight.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
2 inches too much.
That's fine.
Might be looking at a fairly big pot tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't curl. Okay. Gotcha.
So, corner guard.
Two, three. No extension at all. So, that's but it looks like it's lots. Do you need
Nothing
to go
out of the
to
brushes yet. They did slide in on the corner guard attempt last end.
12. Can you go to it?
No, we can go top 8.
Yep.
Almost to it.
Yep.
Okay.
You're almost guarded.
Well, you could call that a tight corner guard, but
Just freeze to it. It's
As soon
full
as
8.
you knew it was top 8.
Yeah.
You should have just held it for line.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I
You ever
should.
hit it? You're up by 2.
I feel like we gotta help.
that's what I was wondering.
Sure, you can hit it.
Even if you just roll to the other side.
Yeah, just pour it, Skylar.
Do you like this? Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I do think part of the thinking here for Ashley Howard is she wanted to keep the pressure on. So even with this hit, you'd like to hold the shooter. If you can keep 2 rocks in the rings, you've got the force alive.
10.
Whoa.
10.
Whoa.
No.
Core to anything. Kind of
Or
picking
try.
our own right now.
Uh-oh.
Right. Still on ours. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, Tyler. Just big, hey?
Yeah, just big.
Took my GoPro.
Just a bit of an overthrow.
Discard that one, okay?
Okay.
It's just
Yeah.
happens so often to so many curlers. You're just sliding out that out turn. You know, if you're the right-handed and you're coming down the center line, and then you just give it that little pop, and it just doesn't go anywhere. And again, with that firmer weight, there wasn't a chance there, but just a bit of a miscue there by Skylar. But it's about her first one. She's had a very nice opening start
Curling early.
at her Scotties debut.
It's curling. It's really curling.
2. We're going to lose line. Just let it die.
Sit.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Got any of it?
I have like a quarter. Thick
Do you want to
quarter.
play with hack?
Sure. Good judge.
Am I allowed to flip the guard yet?
17.5.
No?
Really good.
Okay. Hack.
Well, from the hack, she says she can see a quarter. Of course, this is when the second is throwing. If the skip was calling down to find out how much you could see before I throw, they'd tell you, oh, almost all.
Yeah, whole thing.
And you know the way this turn curls,
Weight's great.
that's almost like seeing just about all of it. It's going to snap at the end.
Yep. Yep.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Hack.
Whoa. 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 Court. Gotta go.
By the front
Gotta
one.
go for them.
Makes the hit. Now, will she hold the shooter? Will she get the
other
yellow one out?
Yeah.
Good try, Chris. Okay. Yeah. Really good try.
Boy, with as tight as she came by that guard, I'm surprised that didn't get that yellow one out. It might not have been available.
Yeah.
Weight was so good.
Yours?
Basically,
The
hit
court
what I
wasn't
Top
much.
8, Shelby.
Yeah. Really
Getting
nice.
into curls
Yeah, it
is
is.
probably a bit heavy.
Well, good opportunity now for the Englot team to get around that corner.
Bury it a little
Sit
bit
two.
better, and then what does Ashley Howard do?
Exactly. Do you hit the open one, but then you're probably going to be giving up 3.
When she was kicking, I was like,
Yeah.
It's coming down, but we're still
trying.
back 8.
curl up like onions.
Back 12.
It curls up onions.
Back, yeah.
It sits too. I know. Yeah.
Might stay.
He said it had to just curl up like anything for Chris to hay.
I heard somebody say it might stay, but they didn't sound very confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
And doesn't all the way through the back of the rings and might still be in play. It's hard to tell from this camera angle.
Yeah.
We can
Those
see
are
the line,
sometimes-
but of course we're not
Okay.
directly over the rock.
Those are just ones you trip on.
Well, if you trip on it the right way, now it's in the rings.
whoa.
10-5. Close, Courtney. Yep. Hard court.
Easy.
Hard.
Easy. Off.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Off.
11.
Skylar, yeah, you can't hurt it with that. Nice. You got it.
Did give Chris
Good.
Fesser a chance to
wanted to.
make a play on shot
You're
rock.
good.
She hits,
Yeah.
stays right there. And you knew Michelle Englot was going to do this no matter whether that rock rolled or stayed.
Well, for sure. And
Use your corner guard.
by staying, it even gives something you could jam on when they come around.
Yeah. Wait, Trotter. Top 12. Top 8.
I think you gotta go
Again, the
line.
sweepers watching that release, you could hear Nicole say how
Yeah,
Shelby
hard
pulled
line,
it back just at the end. So looks like the
good.
same throw, but you really have to know your players and how they release, and
Okay, just top 12.
knowing that Shelby is trying to cut some weight off of that first shot.
She's got a nice line
shot.
coming by.
Go, 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 go. Good. Really nice, Shelby.
Got it, girl.
Nice.
Pulls that stone into the top of the 8-foot, right on the tee in Viterra.
Yeah.
Think so, hey?
Do you like playing it this way?
9.
Okay.
Reverse.
Nice.
Which way am I playing it? I don't know. Ask her.
Which way am I playing it?
And this way.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, 9 court. Rock first.
Really good. Good sweep. Way to go.
Absolutely buried that rock.
Little
No
bit.
choice but to try the run back now.
Whoa.
9 up.
Whoa.
Straight peel. Okay, clean, clean. Yep. Get the shooter out of there. Whoa. It's bad anyway.
Well, which one do you want?
Thanks, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Later. Could you?
I don't know.
Did you ever like one? Did you ever
I think we just go here, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Split the house.
Do you want the same weight as like the last time?
Yeah, it should be same as that one.
Yeah. Really just need to curl an inch.
You got it. I really want to, I don't think. Should be close.
That's good. Looks like it's curling.
Shelby's.
Just even.
It's not curling.
Curl. We're a little deeper, almost T.
Sit. No, sit.
Good, Sarah.
Nice.
You know, they're worried about being a little bit deeper there because it might leave the double, but I don't think you have to worry about that so much as the danger of jamming on that red one if you tried that.
It's not easy weight, good.
I think you'll see Ashley Howard try to roll over there and get these rocks a little closer together for a double on one of her own.
It's actually like slightly, like not quite as nice going
11
green,
foot!
but, like,
Yeah.
still
Hard,
so
hard,
bad.
Skylar. We're down!
Yep!
Hard. Hard, Skylar. Hard.
Yep!
Hard. Hard.
Close!
Hard! Hard. Hard. Hard.
Hard! Whoa!
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa! Stay with that one. Yep.
Very nice.
Great.
Good shot, Court.
Atta girl.
So we flipped over here to Brett Barber's last stone here in the fourth end. Krista Fink has Krista Ellingson has just drawn in to the top 4 foot around her yellow rocks. Brett is sitting second shot. She just hit and rolled over there on her first shot.
Yeah.
And now Brett is attempting to tap this yellow draw of Krista's out of the rings and try to count 2.
Looks like she can see about half of it.
Yeah, that broom, you got to think she's playing maybe just a back line to a hack.
Yep.
10. Good 10. Good 10.
It's a delicate shot to try to hold her shooter there.
It is.
No, not Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
So Brett's just let go of a rock. Will be coming into your picture here very soon. No action by the sweepers. They're just starting now.
Yes, you.
Nice weight.
Boy, did they leave that too long. They've got to get one by that run on the 12 foot.
Ooh.
Just going to rub.
Sorry, my plan B was nose.
Okay.
And maybe just had back line. Maybe not quite as much weight as she was attempting to throw. And that's going to be a steal of 1.
Far enough.
And a 4-2 score after 4 ends for Krista Ellingson.
And back to our feature was a nose hit,
I think we're fine with 11 here. That didn't
which actually makes for an awkward double. It's very thin on the first one. Not sure. Could you play the double off the back one? I think she's just playing the hit and roll anyway, but
come around it.
She might draw open side, but
Right. That's fine.
yeah. And it's a pretty
We're cutting the 8 foot, so it'll be wide open.
Yeah.
Set 11, right?
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Yes! Yep!
Yes! Whoa. Roll it, Chris. It's good, Ash. It's fine.
makes the hit. Rolls just far enough to be shot rock.
Okay.
That one just looked like it wanted to curl.
There.
Yeah.
At least yeah, you again. I think I like it. It's all good.
So we'll try to roll to the other side, spread them out. Make sure there's no double.
Good call. Looked like it wanted to go. Did you get my time? I hope you didn't.
10-9.
Damn it.
It's good.
Not that you'd ever try it, but the other nice thing here for Michelle on this rock is if you ever hit this one just a little bit thin, you've got that other red for a catcher over there.
Yeah, little roll, sweet. Yeah.
Doesn't need the double, certainly wouldn't be looking for the double, but it does give you a little bit more room for error. And this has been the straighter turn. If she's going to miss this one, that's probably the way it would run a little straight on her.
11. 11.
Yep.
This is curling.
Yeah! Hard! Nick, you gotta go!
You got it.
Hard!
No danger of hitting it thin.
Hold it. Hard!
Very nice.
Good job. Really good.
Good sweeping.
Well, and again, Shelby ready right at the split second to get that rock rolling over as far as she could. Just really good
I think a little more.
attentiveness to the situation, understanding it had to go that way. I know that looks kind of obvious, but it's amazing, you know, how you have to sort of work that into your sweeping technique, knowing where that rock needs to end up.
Just get shot, right? Not give her a free draw.
Yeah. Yeah, Ash, you never know where you are. You're a little sneaky. Have to see.
Yeah.
Hair more!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought I was down. Yep. Wait,
Hair more!
Yep.
Yep. 11.
Yes!
Yep. 11.
This took off on them.
Sounding like a panic.
Hard!
Well, she was looking for a big roll, but not quite that big. It's going to roll all the way out the back.
Gives Michelle her free draw for 2. Although, as they say, there's no such thing as a free draw.
Yeah. How was the weight?
Still have to make it.
All right.
So it's like the same way.
Keeping
I've heard that before, but I disagree. This costs you nothing, so it's free.
Same fast.
Needs full 12 foot
Yeah.
to pick up her deuce, and she can do that. She would tie things up here after 4 ends of play.
You got it, buddy.
Mine's good. LSD path.
Can hurt it either. Looks like it's curling.
She's been a little bit heavy on a couple of draws going the other direction.
You gotta go
This,
hard.
you heard them say, this was the
Gotta go
last
hard,
shot
Sarah.
draw path
Yep.
that they used in the pregame. She put it right on the button.
Go.
I wonder if she maybe just
Push.
pulled a little bit too much off. Are they going to be able to get this far enough?
Push.
Needs full 12.
Oh, great sweep, great
Gets
team
full
effort.
12. And it will be 2 points for Michelle Englot. Enough to tie the game. We're all knotted up at 3 as we go into the 5th end.
I could battle through, but I'm like, we should get a fresh sweeper there.
Viterra is proud to support Saskatchewan curling through our partnership with Curlsask. This includes being the presenting sponsor for the Viterra Scotties Tournament of Hearts, an excellent showcase for our world-class curling talent. We also support community curling for people of all ages, including several youth clinics across the province to teach our next generation of lifelong curlers. Through our ongoing support of Curlsask, we hope to continue growing the sport of curling in Saskatchewan, because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel, because we're everywhere, keeping you connected to your family and friends, to your history and culture, to those traditions that make us who we are. SaskTel cares, always has, always will, because we're dedicated to our home.
Well, we just saw Brett Barber attempt to chip Krista Ellingson's rock off of the 4-foot, and it didn't work. Gave up a steal of 1. Krista Ellingson has a 4-2 lead, playing the 5th end over Brett Barber.
And here in the 5th end, first rock on its way down, and I didn't see the call whether they were looking for the guard or not, but they backed away like they're hoping this is going to stop before it gets to the rings.
And it does.
A bit of relief there for Nicole. A couple of her guards have gone into the rings, and this one stops, so everyone's very happy to see that rock stop short.
Thank Thanks for the sympathy. Top 12.
Well, the Englot team overall, if we were going to make one generalization, they've been a little deep on a few draws. Slid through on one last end when they had a chance to set up the deuce. And Michelle's been deep on 2.
Yeah. Even Michelle herself a little deep on a couple.
The first and the third. Now, when the first stopped in time,
it did.
The one and the third did not.
Over curling. Over curling. Good. Nice shot, Skylar. Great weight.
Straight in,
Comes out the other side.
Right on top of it. Don't need to move it.
Okay, so basically the same, hey?
Yeah.
So you guys didn't touch that. So.
Yeah, give us a foot, 2 feet more. Yeah,
okay.
More.
There we get a bit of a look at the afternoon crowd that we have here on Thursday afternoon. And kudos to those fans who braved these temperatures to come out and watch.
What was it this morning? Minus 38?
It was keep your brass monkey indoors temperature. That's all I know.
Think so.
Just do it.
Line's really good. Right to it.
Yeah, that was at minus 47 wind chill this morning when we came to the rink. But hey, it was only minus 23 when we went out for lunch. I mean, there's
warming up.
I think we call that brisk here in Saskatchewan. That's just brisk.
Just top 8.
It's a dry cold.
Really nice. Good judge, guys. Similar is close. Okay. Yeah.
And I was looking at that SaskTel ad with all the nice, warm, sunny pictures of our landscape. I'm going, oh, that would be so nice again.
Well, it won't be long. The days are getting longer.
Careless.
Line's great.
It's good though. 5. I don't want to chop off. 4.
Line's really good. Bit of room.
Coming down. 4.
I'd have a hard time telling you how many games we have yet between now and then.
Don't have any backing in
We've talked a bit about a number of the new features that we've got this year. The one thing we haven't mentioned on the air yet is not only do we have new features in games, but we're going to have new games for you in the Saskatchewan Championship curling season, as we will be webcasting I'm trying to remember the order it goes in. It would be the mixed doubles, then the juniors, and then the seniors later on in the season, in addition to the Scotties and the Tankard that we've always done.
I think I like.
Makes for a busy time.
Or even that.
We won't remove the second one with that.
Yeah.
That's okay. But
Just this is good.
Okay.
Okay. No. All right, Shelb. Straight up.
Ten. Yep.
Hard.
Hard, Sarah.
Push it back.
Nice pair.
Push it back. Hard.
Hard, Sarah.
You got it. Push. Push, Sarah. Push. You got it. Go.
Hard.
Push.
Okay.
Good throw.
Okay.
Although that's...
Yeah, I don't know how happy they would be with just the way they sprayed. They left the 2 and the 8 foot overlapped, and that redstone on the button is buried.
Yeah. It's going to take a few to access it.
Like a lot better than your...
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Ashley's going to make the first one of them here for you.
Well, that's what I was kind of wondering about
I
this
almost
call.
thought she might ignore this.
If I'm Michelle Englot, I think I'm kind of happy to see this call, because she's in a pickle right now to get rid of that Howard Stone. I mean, I understand Ashley, center guard doesn't have, or has hammer. It's not what you want, but she had a pretty nice set up there.
No.
I don't know if she could. She can't do anything with the top yellow one. I don't know if she can even hit enough of the back one to catch that yellow stone.
Yeah, guard the one more guard, and then we'll deal with them on yours.
Yeah. Stayed there. Yeah, it literally went back. Just stayed
Boy,
there.
from that angle, it doesn't look like it, does it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
2.
Ooh, that sounds terrible.
It does.
Okay, I think we need a little curl. 2.
So again, you can tell Michelle liked that
Hard
center
curl.
guard, so she's trying to put it back, and
1, 2.
Ashley knew
Hard.
that Michelle
Keep
liked
it
that
going.
center guard, so she took it away, but
A little bit more. Go.
I don't know.
Okay,
That's odd to hear that from here. You heard them say that rock sounds terrible, and you could hear the handle rattling a little bit. It sounds like that handle might be a little bit loose.
Okay, I'm thinking an 11. We can't really kill this
Fifth
anyway,
incoming,
so we'll
I
leave
would
him here.
imagine they'll get that tightened.
Kill this back one.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just a
Need
shade.
to come up.
A shade inside nose.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I like it.
Just enough to roll like edge on edge, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, nice 11.
Okay, good. Side my face.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Okay.
Yeah. With an 11.
Okay.
You got it. Nice throw. Right there.
Wait's nice.
Whoa!
Close. Hair solid.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Get off.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Great.
Whoa! You're close. Great, nice shot.
Very nice.
Atta girl.
Nice throw. Just an inch, eh? Pretty good.
Yeah, it wouldn't have needed to come up much more to kill
Just
both
a
of them,
little.
but just a little bit too solid of a jam, and that yellow does spill over to the side.
That
It's
with just an inch.
not as much of a problem for Ashley Howard now.
Just a tad. Okay.
Now the way this turn finishes, yeah, it looks like the corner of that might be just under the guard, but I think there's room to make the double here.
Well, I think 10. Okay. You got it. It's good. Maybe 10-5. 10.
Good 10.
Little big. Clean.
9-5.
Close.
Close. Shelby.
Girl.
Looking for just a little bit more curl.
Get it. Go, go,
Catches
go.
the second stone and will roll them both out of the rings.
Nice shot by Sarah.
But again, you know, going back about 3 shots, that red rock was pretty
11.
safe, and then
Shade more edge
2
to
shots
that.
later, nice double. So here we are,
Get it.
Krista Ellingson getting ready to throw her
11.
second rock of
Wait's
the
good.
end.
Wait's really
Brett
good.
Barber
No.
has just tried to duck around the center guards.
Yep.
Whoa, off.
Boy, swear to you, that's what's happening. Even if the split screen doesn't want to work the way we want it to.
If I could keep you in the loop on the rolls, eh?
Good.
Trust us. We're not making it up.
Wait was good.
Not this time.
Don't mind just the nose. We
Yeah,
won't be
that's what I
on.
thought. I like nose.
No.
We could roll it.
I kind of like nose.
Okay.
Nose is
Same
great.
weight.
Yeah.
The only decision here is, with the nose, you're probably not going to bite the rings. You wouldn't have to roll very far to get a sliver of the rock into the 12-foot.
Little less.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Right up. Clean. Yep. 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 A little bit.
Sit.
Good, okay, good.
Good, Sarah.
That wasn't as positive.
Yeah. Nice pair.
Yeah.
Her last
Not
weight.
in, but it's still the problem. Or do you want to hit it, keep it blank alive?
Really nice.
Yeah.
You're going to roll behind the line.
Okay.
Or do you even play the roll? Like I think you get yourself into a lot of trouble that way.
Definitely don't like that.
You don't like the nose
just
hit
don't know what
because
to
that
do
leaves the
with
hit and
it.
roll behind. You could play the hit and roll to the edge of the 12
Can we
foot.
just nose the side one?
This one?
Yeah, just nose
Yeah.
it.
Or just
that's
knows
fine.
it. Yep.
Well, that's why I'm saying you
11?
leave
Yeah.
the roll to the center that way.
Yeah.
If anything, a little roll to the
That was
broom
good.
side.
She didn't get it.
I got a 10-4.
Okay. You got it, Court.
About the same.
Clean.
Close. Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Just whoa. Off. Krista? Yeah. Can't roll out.
You're good.
Cannot
You're
roll
good.
out. You're good.
Good.
Nice shot.
Makes the hit, stays right there.
I think it's the call. Yeah. What did you like there?
So a chance now for Michelle to try to hit and roll under, and now with that rock being
A little bit
a box
higher.
width higher, I think she'd be in front of the tee line.
I
Right.
agree.
If you make it perfect, maybe right on top of the button.
Just a 10. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Are we going hard for a roll? Yeah. Yeah. You got it, buddy?
Yeah, she rolls out at the same one. And try and out-turn overbury it. Keep it on this side so she can't run it.
tie game here in the 5th. Michelle Englot with her first stone of the end.
Yes! Hard for a piece! Hard!
Wanted to hit and roll. You heard hard for a piece, never a good sign.
Tough one.
It's going to go right by everything.
Well, we've certainly seen that spot too last night. And even in this game. That was the first end where, you know, they run straight, almost back up the other way. That way, with the in-turn, curls hard.
That's okay.
The sweepers are all down at the far end, all sort of brushing off the ice as if it actually kind of had picked.
Did it
but
pick?
Michelle was just shaking her head. So now we have Brett Barber's final rock. Brett's first rock is sitting on the top 4 foot. It was about a third buried, and Krista tried to chip it out, just racked on the guard. So now we have an open draw to the full 8 foot for Brett Barber to attempt to tie this game.
So speed's nice out here.
So Brett's rock is about halfway down, just a heavy clean, nothing too concerning about the sweep, but they're starting to amp it up now.
She's got to be
She
full
looks-
8 foot to beat the stone at the
Looks
back.
pretty close, so she's going to be fine. Great sweep, nice, 2 very nice draws by Brett Barber, and we have a 4-4 tie game at the 5th end break.
Line only. Seven on her own.
Oh.
Tracking 8.
Yeah. It's
Hold
all
then.
there. Can't have
Yeah,
that.
not
T-line.
moving. Skylar's rock. T-line. Okay, no then. No,
Gotta
just
be
top
above
4.
the tee.
A lot of room by the guard.
Yeah, really wants to keep this in front of the tee line somewhere.
That's it. That's it. That works
And it
good.
does. Come down to the corner of the 4 foot.
Really good.
I think the same. It's right where I threw it.
They're even.
Good. Yeah. Right where I threw it.
So same ice as what
Yeah.
she's taken on
Yeah.
her first one is, so just trying the same thing. So something, just a missed throw, or it did grab just a little bit on the
Okay.
first attempt.
That was a smidge down.
I had an 11-2.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Pick,
how
so it's
much
hard to
of
say.
that
I like out of your hand. I thought it was really close.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't hear them say that at the time, but I hear now them saying that one must have picked.
Well, and it's at all the sweepers, both teams
Yeah.
had both front ends cleaning up the rock, or cleaning up the ice just past the hog line.
Still a chance if she can make the same roll she was attempting on the first one.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashley's stone came a little bit deep. She wouldn't be able to play a raise on it.
Yeah, but Michelle has thrown a little bit more weight here than she did on her first rock.
They're still trying to hold the line. Hoping to roll just to the top of the button. She's going to make contact, but this is going to roll a little too far again, out the back. And Ashley Howard, already on her way down to the other end, can play the same shot she threw on her last one. Just needs a bite of the rings to pick up a deuce, and she could restore that 2-point lead she had after the third.
Yeah, you got her.
Always nice to throw the same shot twice.
So I think Michelle still figures she has to open up the broom. It was a good throw. It was the weight they wanted. They just don't have the ice read out perfectly there.
That's one of the things that catches you when your first rock picks, because you really don't even get a read
Yeah.
on what to
Exactly.
do differently for the second one.
Yeah.
Shade left.
Eight inch
I like
wider.
it.
I don't think we should turn it.
Wider pass.
Less handle even.
Not moving. Top 8.
Kate. Still
Can't
not
hurt
moving.
it. Tracking. It's T-line.
Weight's
Look,
good,
look,
Court.
look.
Weight's
It's
good.
no backing.
Yeah, weight's
It's
good.
T-line.
Kate, no backing. Yeah, weight's good, Court. We're all good. We're good. Nice, Ash. Good, Ash. Nice throw. Good pair.
Brings that one into the side of the 4 foot as well, and it'll be 2 points on the board for Ashley Howard. Going into the break, she'll have a 5-3 lead over Michelle Englot.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, SaskHouses.com, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, Richardson Lighting, Sask Camper, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Realcast Media.
Once upon a time, there was a child in Saskatchewan who took a keen interest in curling. This young curling fan was passionate about the game and reached out to her local curling rink to get involved. Thankfully, Curl Sask provides programs to ensure curling rinks in Saskatchewan have the tools to foster the love of curling in their communities. The Sports Legacy Fund has been created by Sask Sport to help develop fundraising programs across Saskatchewan. These programs cover the lifespan of a curler, from grassroots through youth programs, all the way to the podium and everything in between. Thanks to the Sports Legacy Fund, this curler was exposed to many opportunities that helped her grow as a curler and take her game to the next level. She went on to win many championships and represent her province and country at multiple competitions. This would not have been possible without the donations from the community members to the Sports Legacy Fund. Not only does the donation result in tax savings benefits for you, the Legacy Fund also provides the opportunity for you to give back to the sport you love. What a great feeling it is knowing you are helping the development of curling in Saskatchewan through youth programming, club development, and the growth of athletes. Visit curlsask.ca for more information and to donate. Donate today and support our Saskatchewan rinks so we can create the next generation of champions.
Once upon a time, there was a child in Saskatchewan who took a keen interest in curling. This young curling fan was passionate about the game and reached out to his local curling rink to get involved. Thankfully, Curl Sask provides programs to ensure curling rinks in Saskatchewan have the tools to foster the love of curling in their communities. The Sports Legacy Fund has been created by Sask Sport to help develop fundraising programs across Saskatchewan. These programs cover the lifespan of a curler, from grassroots through youth programs all the way to the podium and everything in between. Thanks to the Sports Legacy Fund, this curler was exposed to many opportunities that helped him grow as a curler and take his game to the next level. He went on to win many championships and represent his province at multiple national competitions. This would not have been possible without the donations from community members to the Sport Legacy Fund. Not only does a donation result in a tax savings benefit for you, the Legacy Fund also provides the opportunity for you to give back to the sport you love. What a great feeling it is knowing you are helping the development of curling in Saskatchewan through youth programming, curling club development, and the growth of athletes. Visit curlsask.ca for more information and to donate. Donate today and support our Saskatchewan rinks so we can create the next generation of champions.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
SaskHouses.com is Saskatchewan's website for private home and property sales. We have everything you need to sell your property commission-free. You'll get a listing on the website with lots of pictures, a lawn sign, social media marketing, and everything you need to sell privately. We also offer professional photography and videos, and an easy-to-use offer-to-purchase form. Don't give away your hard-earned equity. Sell privately and commission-free with SaskHouses.com.
Richardson Lighting is a family-owned company brightening the homes of our clients since 1967. We provide lighting for all applications and have a large selection of ceiling fixtures, wall lightings, lamps, exterior lighting, ceiling fans, mirrors, wall art, light bulbs, and more.
Well, back to the action here at our Thursday afternoon draw here. Brett Barber with that draw for two has tied this game up at 4-4 in their sixth end against Krista Ellingson.
And that game already underway in the sixth. Our feature game just returning to the ice. Skylar Ackerman delivering the lead stone here after Ashley Howard made the nice draw for two. Always a nice way to go into the break. Pick up a deuce.
Wait then.
What?
Mine's good. Are we short?
Yeah, we're short.
Okay, make it curl to get the center.
Well, it's top 12.
Okay, go in then.
Brilliant.
Yep. Sorry, I thought we were short.
That's okay, so did I.
Just gave a little sweeping break. All right.
Good, Skylar.
Corner here. Thanks. I think it's always a hair faster, hey?
Yeah.
Just alluding to always a hair faster after the 5th end break. Throw in the corner guard.
2. Mine will be good. 2.
It's not curling.
No. We're almost in now.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
that does slide in to bite the 12-foot, so now able to make a play on that.
It's okay. 11.
You know, I hate to throw them under the bus, but they were saying 2 all the way down, and then they were surprised that it didn't gain speed on you. So
Downhill both ways.
But again, it changes the whole tempo of this end. Michelle trying to get back into it, even end, has just given up to, needs that corner guard, and that first rock goes in. And
oh, it's key.
You know, and the funny thing about it is they were even aware of it. They even mentioned it. It's
They
usually
did?
a little keener after you come back after the break. The the brush that they put over it to clean it, but also I think a factor in that is that the ice cools down a little bit while there's nobody on it for 5 minutes.
The corner on the other side.
Really good. Better than the last one I took. Good pair.
17 here.
Good start.
We're making
Looks like tight
improvements.
ice. Yeah, it doesn't curl, but not still curls a bit.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Good.
Another chance for the corner guard. This time they'll throw it to the other side.
Well, with the nose from the Howard team, they have a sort of corner guard on the other side.
Well, that's good.
well, that's right. It's amazing how many times you use an opposition rock when it's in the position in the top 12.
Good, Nick.
It can come in handy at times when you're needing to generate some offense.
We tap that back or hit and roll for center.
Okay.
11.
Gives a choice. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean for that to come across aggressive.
Okay, wait, what am I?
Can we just
At least
it
go in
was,
front
it
of
was
it.
my own self
Or to
panic of,
center.
like,
I like the tap.
Yeah.
I should have said.
Okay, I'm just thinking if we open it up, they've got 2 corners already.
I threw a draw there.
We've got
in
nothing down the center.
For the
But
one
your
when we
shooter
got
would
to.
stay in the center.
It was very
Okay.
gradual the whole.
yeah, it was. That was very
Yeah.
aggressive.
T-line.
Should let you know.
I think that's maybe why you got the answer of yep after the initial. Ashley was looking at, do you want to play this or this? And Krista was thinking she meant, well, let's do both, the tap and the roll over.
Back 8.
Yeah, a little tight. A little tight. Hit it,
eight.
Skylar.
Back
Hit
eight.
it. Hit it.
Line's
Back
good.
Back 8. Back 12.
Whoa! Whoa!
Little big.
Whoa!
Gotta hit
Whoa.
it thin.
Whoa! Whoa!
Stay with the shooter.
There's fine. That's good. Okay, good. Nice shot, Chris.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, time to use those corners.
I'm not sure who they're trying to convince. There's a lot of, that's okay, that's fine.
Each
Is it?
other.
I don't know about you guys. I think I like that. Yeah, I like the tap.
Weight's nice.
Certainly happy with where the shooter ended up. That's a rock they can use later on. Michelle's going to
Top
ignore
eight.
that for now and try to use
Top
that
eight.
corner guard.
We got room. Just wait.
Top 8.
Yeah, the one behind the T line
Curl.
Okay.
on the other side,
See?
probably
Back.
not so much.
Yep.
Hard. Hard curl. Got to curl. Got to curl.
Almost need to come come off that.
Might have been better off to let that rub.
Yeah.
No, had no idea that was the
Yeah, me either.
Great.
Okay. Sorry.
Is she talking quiet or is it just me?
Like if you catch the guard, that's good, right?
Agreed, yeah.
Okay, board. Okay, board. Yeah, you got it.
She called hard. I didn't know she was doing the wick.
Weight's good.
12.
Close.
Hair down.
Hair down.
Whoa.
Hair down.
Skylar, go.
Skylar, go.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Hard.
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 Not able to get by her own.
Well, we know that's the spot that runs pretty straight. Going that way.
Just outside room, but it's stayed just outside. outside room.
Yeah, that's so dead.
Try and get to
straight.
here.
Yeah.
That's a nice way of saying it's a bit of a wide throw.
Sorry.
Just
Really
outside
well
the room.
Good throw. That is so dead straight. It's just too much waste going to that side.
Well, it wasn't quite the Bob Euchre call
More weight.
from Major League. Just a bit outside.
Lots of room.
It's off in the
As long as you can.
All of it.
To it, tapping it.
Sounding a little deep here.
To and tapping.
Yeah, we're moving it for sure.
Like second in. Same thing happens.
Sounds like an old
Yeah,
creaky.
it sounds terrible.
Old creaky bones.
Okay.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Don't know that they remembered to say anything to the ice maker in
Play the
between to maybe
double.
get that handle tightened up.
Yeah, it did sound like it, didn't it?
I'm a little worried to throw too much weight here.
10?
Okay.
Sarah.
Well, do you like that or?
No, I do.
stay
That's
here.
fine.
Okay.
I like sticking around even if we don't make the double.
Yeah, that's ideal. You got it. All right. 10? Yeah. 10-5.
Lean.
10-5. 11.
Yep.
Yep.
11. Hard.
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 Stay with the shooter. Good. Nice shot, Court.
It's good. Really
Makes
good.
the hit, contact with the second stone, doesn't get it out, but moves it far enough that it is red sitting 3.
Nice shot. First, second answer.
Nose. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah,
Touched it far enough.
Yeah.
It was good. We're still for it. You're good. You're sitting 3. I just missed it. I know.
Looking to run the double here, I'm sure.
Just nose it.
Okay, here we go, Sarah.
Yeah.
Like you can.
Got it.
Nine. Close.
Yep.
9.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard.
Oh, you gotta hold it. Hold it tightly.
Hard.
Hold.
Hard.
Makes
Go,
the
go,
nice
go,
shot.
go, go,
Maybe
go, go,
a
go.
bit of a
Just
plan B
gets
there.
over top.
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
well done.
Moves it enough that she's sitting second at the back of the 12 foot.
Second and fourth.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that curl.
Kind of go around.
Yeah.
That guy
I
moves,
hate
especially
coming
with
around
that
the
weight.
corner, but
Yeah,
I'm not sure what
Another
else
look
to
at this
do.
coming in. We've seen this so much with this turn going away from the stands. It's really both directions.
Yep.
They just over curl that a little bit
Probably
now.
pretty quick here.
It worked out for them in this case because they still get that second one out of the rings far enough, and the bonus is
I just thought,
it clears the middle.
I thought
Yep.
with your 9 though that was okay.
Yeah.
Well, you heard Ashley say, not really sure where to go. Doesn't
Running
want to go around the corner, but I think that's what the
Yeah, but that's what you're left with right
Yeah.
now, isn't it?
Really tracking.
Gotta go ahead.
Just break the eights, plenty.
Whoa,
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 curl.
whoa,
Off.
Whoa. 7.
T-line.
Okay, higher the better, I
Top 2.
think.
Top 4.
Curl
Very
if you can.
peace.
Yeah. Go. Go, more. Nice
Good
shot,
shot,
Courtney.
Good spot. That's really good. Yeah. Really good weight. Holy Toledo's that straight. Hey?
I almost solved it. Missing that.
Yeah.
A little straighter here, hey?
Yeah.
Deadly, nice shot.
What do you see?
The cross house double.
Be nice to get to here. To get,
Had to be lightning.
if we could, with just this.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah. If yeah.
Do you see anything else?
Is there no hit and roll this way or no?
Well, we're probably jamming.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
I don't know. Come have a look.
Sarah's going to make her way down, take a look at this. I know what Michelle's
Sarah's thinking.
I just don't know if this shot's possible.
Well,
on
especially
this
in
turn.
such a straight spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Is that double jamming?
And I've called their timeout.
1, 2, 3.
No, it should go.
See what Jerry has to
You
say.
just go super hard for the double?
Great spot.
Or maybe they won't. Maybe they Oh, now somebody's going to come over and ask him.
No.
No. No.
Do you go hard for the double?
No? It's not gonna hit that?
Spin, but
yeah. Well, I have almost all of it, that's why. Oh yeah, I'm only missing a
He's got 7/8.
Yeah.
Well, also we have to hit like 3/4. I don't even need the double. Like we could
Just hit and roll wide.
Hit the high side of the red one here. Try to get lucky and miss the back yellow one.
Just think.
The other thing is to draw.
Just draw open there. Yeah.
And try to get something going over there.
I think
I don't mind that.
I think we either draw or we do something with the hit and roll it that way. I know it's just going on to that. Yeah.
The draw is nice, like with this curly turn, we know it.
Yeah,
here,
this
and-
is the swinging turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't have a good shot, Rock.
No. No.
Okay.
As they finish up discussing that, we'll take a live look in at sheet
Okay,
3.
so just to hear.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is Krista Ellingson's final stone, and she's facing 2 barber stones, needs a draw to the full 4 foot. So she's just in the hat getting ready to throw. So a crucial shot here, trying to
What are you thinking?
get back into the lead of this game.
Okay. So at 30 kick
Just
or
looking
less?
at the way those rocks were lined up, I'm a little surprised they're not playing the double for 2 here. You
30,
do have
yeah.
to play it over the
30,
top a
yeah.
little bit. She's just electing to draw for 1.
Yep, put it on the floor. Good judge.
So no doubt about this draw. Krista's had
One
fine
yellow.
draw weight all day here so far. So 5-4 lead for Krista Ellingson after 6 ends.
And here they decided to play the out turn come around. And this is the spot that does curls. So I do like this call.
That was a little more than what they had in mind, but
Yeah.
maybe just that little bit light too.
Nice weight, Sarah. Yeah, it was so close.
Wait, it was pretty close.
It's not actually in a bad
Sorry,
spot
Michelle, I
either.
don't know. It's all right. Weight was close.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Just started to curl early.
I mean, we can come back to this one again, but it's in a good spot.
It's call time.
Sure.
Time?
Another timeout.
So if we knows it.
Time out.
If we knows it.
Timeout, but the Ashley Howard team does not have a coach, I don't think, do they?
Well, normally Russ Howard is their coach, but I haven't seen Russ here this week.
Because you could roll to here.
See, but if you guard that.
Double this way. This double?
No, this.
Oh, yeah. For a bunch.
4.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I like either losing that or guarding this one.
Or we make this, and she plays it.
I don't love that because if you're anywhere in here, she has something to come up with.
What about just
There's a lot of bad
even just this,
places.
Ash?
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
I love
Yeah?
nosing it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I think
nose is fine.
I think that the plan B is to nose. Kind of wait.
I think 11.
Okay.
We've thrown here a couple times.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make it.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, I think so, hey?
Yeah.
Just knock her over there. Even if she makes the double now, we got something to come around, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, 11.
You got her. Hair soft.
Clean.
Clean.
11-5.
Close. Close. Krista. Krista.
Whoa.
Yep, Krista.
Over there.
Hard, Chris.
For some curl here, they wanted nose or a little bit of a roll the other way. It's going to roll a broomside a little bit. Probably leaves Michelle the chance to play that same draw if she wants to.
Does for sure. Good news though is for Ashley is the rock is totally open, so
Didn't quite overlap it.
exactly.
Just enough. We switch to the out. We've got to play
All right.
the Canadian strength.
Sarah's weight was good, hey?
Yeah, Sarah's weight was great.
So what do I need?
I didn't get the hog, but it's that still that 15-4 kind of thing. Yeah.
I give so much more detailed answers. Could have just said draw 8.
Yeah. Same as
What do I
it's
need?
always
You need
been.
draw 8. On a more serious note, it really depends on where this rock starts to curl. We see this especially as the game wears on, that if it stays out there for a while, there's a little bit more pebble and it'll slide a little deeper.
That's why it's so important to the sweepers to get the information when it starts to curl, because that's when we know the weight will come down that little bit.
Yeah.
Back 4.
Yes, back 4.
Back 8.
Plenty of room by that stone in the 12-foot. And it is going to slide just a little bit too far.
Just didn't come down.
And stayed pretty much open.
Didn't curl.
Not either.
Same 11.
The
I mean, nose doesn't kill us. I'd prefer to do that, but
Yeah, nose is fine.
yeah. But it should come up, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle's puzzled again as to not getting the exact result that she wanted. She was pretty confident with that throw that she was close, but did not get that final finish. Just maybe that couple of extra feet distance on the straighter part.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
before it caught the curl.
that's the thing. I don't think she's unhappy with the way she threw it, because if you get the curl that she was looking for there, that rock is going to stop 2 or 3 feet earlier.
That's right.
Higher in the rings anyway. It didn't move the way she expected, and so then it didn't die.
Yes.
Little more. Yep. 10-5. Little solid. Yeah. Yep. Hard, hard, hard. Yeah. Hard. 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 Hard.
Ashley Howard, good job by the rushers to get that by. Makes the hit and actually rolls in behind cover.
Good. Really good.
I don't think I want to go
Good sweeping, guys.
Yeah. Good sweep.
So Michelle throwing the same thing again. Needs to get full 4 for her 1.
And with that little roll by Ashley, you know, it takes away any backing for Michelle,
It'll give you a little
which was exactly what Ashley had said. She didn't want to sit there and give Michelle any extra help on this draw.
You got it, buddy.
So looking at 3 red counters, key point in the game here for Michelle to keep this team close on the scoreboard.
Mine's good.
23.
Same as her
Okay, I got
first.
23.
Mine's nice. Not curling too much.
Rushers cleaning now. They've backed away.
Let us know if it starts curling.
I thought the weight was close to the same. This, if anything, curling a little bit less than the first one.
Yeah, they need it.
She's not going to have line to get to the
dig
back
in
one.
soon.
Where is this going to stop? Courtney Fesser jumped it right at the tee line, and boy, I
might
think it's
just-
red.
Eyelash too heavy.
Oh yeah, you can go. I want to say, but I'll just measure quick, I think. Just to measure red.
Never a bad plan.
Well, certainly from our camera angle, it looks red.
Sometimes it can be a little deceiving, but
We aren't necessarily dead over the
Right.
button.
I'm like
but I
90%
agree.
sure.
Certainly looks red.
Just make sure.
And the other thing about that is, too, you never know for sure if the rings are bang on either.
Mm-hmm.
Official Jane Moriarty making her way out to do the measure. Apparently she's been doing a lot of measures so far. We've had a chance to see her once already this week, and she's maybe the new Dennis Smith of the crew, whereas as soon as there's a measurement, she runs to get the stick so she could be on TV.
She's busy.
And look at that. Somebody gave her the heads up. Keep your head out of the way of the camera view of the dial.
How perfect is that?
Just to tick on it.
Yeah, red
And
it
nothing
is.
on the yellow. It is red. So a steal of 1 for Ashley Howard. Already had a 2-point lead. Now she's got a 3-point advantage going into the 7th. Michelle Englot will still have last rock when we return.
This is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. When I'm not working hard on my curling delivery, I'm working hard on making Auto Connection the best auto service center possible. I started our service center in 2018 because it's hard to find an auto service shop you can trust. At Auto Connection, our core values are honesty, integrity, and transparency. We're happy to text you photos or videos of your car's problems to help you make better, more educated decisions. Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Tell them Boston Pizza's for dinner. From appies and salads to burgers, pasta, and pizza. All delivered to your door. Boston Pizza. Gather round.
Well, we're getting down to skip stones here in the 7th end, but we do have a 5-4 lead for Krista Ellingson that she's trying to defend, but Brett Barber's trying to generate some points here and is starting to build a possible 2 or 3 ender here.
And it looks like she's building a few points without any danger either. Everything's just right in the rings, wide open.
Not curling yet.
Well, the story to this game, our featured game today, has been Michelle Englot. A little uncharacteristic for her, struggles with her draw weight.
Yes, very uncharacteristic.
Good, Nick. Good.
That's the nicest way you can find to say it. You weren't sitting here complaining. When we used to play against her, she didn't miss 3 draws in a whole season.
Darn right.
I can attest to that.
But and all 3 of them, the 3 that I can think of anyway, they were all deep.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, they were.
Hold on. We both like to have our hand this way. Oh, I find this really awkward.
Yeah, I know, me too. You keep making me do it. I know. 5, 6. Well, Courtney. Sure? Yeah. A little tighter, I think. Okay. 5. Curling hard. 4. 5.
Mine's really good.
6. It's like downhill. Yeah.
Both ways, I'm telling you.
Just tap and roll.
That's really good.
Great
good,
shot,
Skylar.
Oh,
Great
nice
adjustment. Yeah.
Good job. Right under
Like
there.
we just throw another one.
Okay.
What?
So 4 feet less.
Looks like, so must be good. Yeah. Yeah. Like that's a good representation. Yeah.
So throwing another guard.
2, 1, 2.
This is one of the things that I find interesting about the 5 rock. When you get teams throwing the corner guards and trying to throw the second one, do you want to throw them on the same side or split the rings? And you're seeing more and more teams elect to do what Michelle is doing here, where they throw them both to the same side because you don't block your draw path doing that.
That's right. You always want to keep one side open.
Probably do like
We can go here.
bait tap.
Or same thing, tap.
Don't mind the tap.
Because if we think this is there, we're going to be a while getting back
These are
to
really
it.
good
So
shots. Well done.
T-line.
I don't know what she said. T- But yeah, T-line. T-line. I don't know. It's quick. Yes.
That's right. Still thinking.
Oh, that's lots. Whoa, Think it's Courtney, close. Courtney. T-line?
Okay,
No,
we're
no,
up
no,
right
no.
now.
Back 4. No! We're in the source
Roll
sector.
line.
No!
Line's bad.
Back 4. Back
Back
8.
8.
No! Back
Line's
8.
bad.
Back 8. No, no,
And
no,
as this
no,
rock's
no,
coming
no.
in,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
we'll also take a look at the final stone here for Brett Barber on sheet 3.
Krista Ellingson was looking at 3 on her last one, made the double, rolled out, left the open draw here for the 2 points instead of 3, so minor victory. But a 6-5 lead now for Brett Barber. So that just finished the 7th then, and they'll take it into the 8th.
It's nice.
Top Come down
4 right now.
Close. That's good. A little bit, but.
Top 4. T. Back 4.
I think you see a little.
Back 4.
Sarah?
Hard.
They seem to glide a little further.
Move it. Move it.
That's good.
That's really good.
That worked out quite well.
Really nice.
Now let the peeling begin.
Nice shot, Chubb. Okay.
This is the thing, those 3 yellow rocks are almost in a straight line. It's hard to get rid of 2 of them. And
One
if you
at a
do,
time.
you've got to leave them a guard.
8. Yep. Hard.
Right out.
Had a girl. Great shot.
Makes the peel, and they will roll the shooter all the way out of play.
Good sweet, Scarlett. Just freeze ours again. Run. Freeze theirs.
We kind of gotta try to bring the other one into play.
So we gotta freeze on theirs, yeah.
Court.
Good pair. Hey,
Court.
All right.
Courtney.
Back 4.
Yeah.
Okay, let it work.
Top 4. Back 4. We're tapping
I
it.
hear what she's saying.
So looking for the
Back
freeze
8.
on the one in the top 4. Perhaps a little heavy here.
Just talk
Back 4.
Well, still waiting on it to curl. Wants to get to the nose here.
3 feet.
Line's close.
That'll work.
That's good, Shell.
Good.
Now I heard Ashley already asking Courtney, looking at running this.
Whatever you're seeing.
I don't know. That's probably what's going to get us into trouble, so.
Yeah.
Any attempt at the run gets you
Like try to.
some risk.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I think try and make it through the hole. If you pick ours out, I'm even happier.
Hey.
I was seeing the other way. Can I? Okay.
No, I don't know.
It's not there this way.
guess
That's dead jam. It's here this way, though.
Yeah. We're talking the same thing.
So looking to hit the yellow guard almost straight back and double the 2 yellows through the hole. You're going to leave your shooter up there.
Yep.
Yep. A5. A5.
Well, you sure don't want to hit this on the high side. You could double the reds and leave 3 yellows in.
Good.
That's good, Court. Not really.
I agree.
Yeah.
Close. Man. Now we gotta change the angles on this. It's not good.
I
Tap
don't,
that
I
back.
don't know if that's the side you ever wanted to miss it on.
So, T-line?
Yeah.
One more look at that
another
coming
look.
in. She needed to get to the nose. You can see it just a little bit high.
I was going to say, you
Fortunate that they didn't move that redstone farther back than they did, because Michelle could already be sitting 2, if not 3.
15. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a few yellows in the ring after this.
It's quite a bit.
Back 4, back 8.
Back line.
Back line.
Back 12. Back 12.
Okay, just stay with it.
Back 12.
Yeah, back 12.
Shelby, a little for curl.
Roll it off.
That's all right.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe tapped it a little farther than they would have liked, but the more important thing was they gave themselves a path to get to that red stone at the back of the forefoot now.
Yeah, open
And
that up.
Kept 4 yellows in the rings.
This double jams.
Okay.
That's not
That's a good
ideal.
question.
Play this.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little sketchy.
Or you play
That
that
double.
Or you just hit and stick.
Yeah.
No.
Or 2, 3, 4, 5.
If we hit this one, we'll leave them a double. So I think it's probably this one.
I like that.
Okay. So you can roll in front, which is great, or big.
Okay. Shoot. She hits and rolls. We should have the run double.
Take the 11.
Double, they're doing the hit and roll.
Yeah, that's what I said. So they throw the hit and roll.
You got it.
And we should have yellow
The run
on
double,
tape,
yeah. And then we'll, they'll probably go. Ash will have 2 chances to make 2 doubles.
I think safe to say, not the end. Ashley Howard wanted to play with a 3-point lead, and
Yeah.
probably exactly the end Michelle Englot wanted to play, needing to pick up some points here.
For
11.
sure.
Whoa, weight's good.
Well, it all started with the two very nice corner guards by Nicole Bender. She put them exactly where she had to, got the draw in behind.
That's a really good shot. Hard ash.
That actually worked out well.
Really nice
Great
court.
shot. Real nice. Did you notice that one out, Michelle?
And nobody said, not really.
Yeah, no, it didn't hit. No, it just,
Okay.
yeah, no.
And I think they pushed that one yellow far enough back that.
The fact that it kicked over. Yeah, it was good.
Oh boy, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's sixth.
Just
The
roll
red at
this
the
into
back of
here.
the 12-foot beat that one out.
Right under.
Okay. We saw yours here.
Yeah. Do you like 10 or 11?
Whatever. We know 10. We saw both 10s of yours.
Okay.
You got it. So, liked it.
Little big.
Yeah.
Little big. 9-5.
Not much being said here.
Well, they're sweeping for curl now. It's going to be on the outside of this and actually kills one of her own at the back.
Wasn't bad.
Does move the two reds
But you
enough that it
know.
is yellow sitting second,
Yeah.
third, and fourth.
That's not bad.
Kicking so hard.
Your weight wasn't bad.
No.
Go this way.
10.
Oh,
And no safe doubles available. And
Yeah.
you might be able to play a double on the top two, but you're risking jamming something.
Yeah.
It looked like more than 10, but maybe my.
Both of Michelle's 10s were 10, 5, 10, 7. What about
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
It's out counting these now.
Yeah.
Just sit here.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. I like the in. It's the only one I know.
Okay. I like a 10.
Yeah, I was thinking 10 and a half, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's go 10 and a half.
Pop yellow is helping.
Yeah. Should
Yeah.
grow
Just
hard.
Roll it into the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it.
Curl a bit more in the
hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to sit like third shot. I think that was what it would be.
Do you want to roll buried or just into the 8 foot?
I kind of like just into the 8.
Yeah, like I think if we're going to leave her a double, it better be one that rolls out.
Yeah.
Something to be aware of. You have to be the one holding the broom in the house and watch for this. But if she was ever going to over-roll this, if you could ever roll right into that pocket, and the angle looks pretty close there, Michelle Englot doesn't really have enough rocks left to deal with both red stones. Too risky to play it. You just play the hit and roll in. She'd like to sit third off this, I think, with the shooter.
No, it's not coming up for her.
Chris, hit it. Sweep it.
Nothing. Okay, it's fine.
Came up just enough that it didn't jam into those back 12-foot ones.
Well, if we freeze, she just freezes too.
But then we'll have a run for maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking because if I like there's your that, right. she'll-
Call timeout.
Yeah, if we need, but I'm just saying like we can remove it. She isn't double, and then we'll have a shot for 2.
Yeah.
And if the hits for 2, the freeze could be for a lot. That's all. But I'm fine with
isn't
it.
great.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to
isn't
Jared?
great.
Yeah.
It's just this is gonna jam.
So we got to
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Because
it'll be a
it'll
shot.
still be shot.
Do you want to take them out?
Kind of wavy like throw. Is that a jams?
Timeout.
Well, this is their second of 2 timeouts.
As Michelle said, though, you freeze, she freezes. It takes it all away.
Well, then we're going to have to.
Well, and I don't necessarily agree with what Sarah said, that if you play the hit, it's only for 2. If you hit the red and roll over in front of your own yellow,
You could.
I don't see a real easy double there.
Yeah.
It could still be for 3.
Deal with that.
It just the hiss doesn't look great. It's not the easiest hit either.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, we'd have to
This
play
way?
just
Yeah.
Tap it. Yeah.
Just throw like a, you don't have to throw anything crazy at it, but yeah.
just tap this back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a little straight.
it's a little straight, but I think we just throw
With the
like
right
this
weight,
way.
it should come
Yeah.
at the end.
Yes.
Right? Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like this.
You need much more than that, Sarah.
Nobody stood close enough for us to hear what Jerry Adam had to say, but
Not that anybody needs
we
my
know that
approval.
they said he was right, so.
Yeah. I like moving this one, though.
All right. Just back line. got it, buddy.
Back 12.
Michelle Englot with her first stone here in the 7th end, trailing by 3, but the good one here might be able to set up a chance to get all 3 of those back at the same time.
This has a bit of a ways to curl.
Hard, you're getting it. Hard! Hard! Hard, Shelby, go, 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 go. Okay.
Makes the tap enough to sit 2, and that actually sat in a pretty good spot because you might be able to try the double, but you're never going to get it past that red stone.
Nope.
Good sweep.
Yeah.
So 7's not going anywhere. So.
Yeah.
I think that rock's really straight.
Like that 11. Yeah.
I was thinking board. Yeah. I'm not seeing a ton of curl here.
Let's make it. You got it.
Michelle just mentioned that she thinks that rock of hers is a straighter one,
Okay with
which
board?
does make sense too.
I don't think it's going to go crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to say for sure. That is the straighter turn as well.
Yeah.
Mind you, she was not heavy on that at all.
I'm just thinking back to a few other of her first shots, even last end.
Heavy.
A little big. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hair big.
Off.
Whoa. Skylar, Skylar, Skylar.
Oh boy.
Ooh, this sounds like a panic.
Yeah, she wanted to get to the inside of this for sure. She hits this on the outside, and it picks at the top of the rings. Almost doesn't make contact with the yellow at all now. What does Michelle have for... Well, she could play the little short angle run on the yellow. It's for 3 at least. I don't know if you can make it with enough weight to hold your shooter.
You have to over curl.
Yeah.
But you know that'll curl.
Yeah, just whip it.
She's looking at the in turn to come
Yeah.
around straight to shot. I'm looking at the out turn to play the yellow onto the red.
Right. I think they're both there.
But didn't pick it, caught the outside of that guard. Boy, they never said anything about trying to make that one curl.
Oh, right. No, I thought halfway down they were starting to panic.
Yeah.
Get going on it.
Yeah, the shot you liked here, Sean.
That's fine. Okay. Think, hey?
Yeah, let
I
me
think
know
we
when it
have
looks
room.
from down there.
Because they moved that.
Yeah, just a smidge, yeah. Get 2.
You're going to give up 40 wins, we'll be up 3.
Okay.
Just
Just back line.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
It's just
Back
a smidge
line.
more.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, yeah. Smidge more, got it. Let's go, Michelle.
You got it, buddy.
A little more. A little more. No. Back line. Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa! Back line. Nick! Nick, hard!
Got to get by that outside one there.
Oh, she gets the redirect.
And takes out her own.
Takes her own
gives up
and
a
rolls
steal
too
of
far.
one.
Oh my goodness.
And it is a
5-point
steal
swing.
of 1. Michelle Englot lets the opportunity get away from her there. Ashley Howard breathes a sigh of relief, and she will take a 7-3 lead.
End of game.
And the win for Ashley Howard. That came out of nowhere. You even heard her talk about if you're going to give up a 4, you better do it when you're ahead by 3. Well, all of a sudden, back-to-back mistakes out of both skips, rubbing the outside guard.
But Ashley didn't get as hurt by it as badly as what Michelle did.
So we're going to turn our attentions quickly now to sheet 3. Brett Barber throwing her final stone. It is Krista Ellingson with last rock here.
Krista with first rock counter on the button. And I believe Brett was talking about at least blocking up this path. So now Krista has to try to figure out a way to come in off that yellow and try to sneak into the side of the forefoot.
Did we block it? Awesome. I wasn't even looking. Like, doesn't matter.
So Krista already sitting 1, down 6-5, hoping to take the lead back if she can be successful with this shot.
And I think the indication was they're going to look at trying to get to the inside of that stone with the shooter and wiggle in. The other option is she could try to just push it in from the outside.
So on the left-hand side of our screen, as it's the first time I've seen this team, we have Brett Day.
Line's good.
Getting ready to sweep along with Ellen Redlick.
Clean for line. It's got a curl. It's got a curl. Ellen. No line. 9-10. No line. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yes. Yes. Yep. Hard. Yes. Hard. Hard for the nudge. Nice. That'll work.
There we go. Had the weight.
Well, a couple of
yellow.
times we've had the chance to look over. Krista Ellingson has had her draw weight for sure.
need some of that
Picks up a big
too.
deuce. In the 8th end there.
And that's a 7-6 lead for Krista. There have been a lot of rocks in play, just about every end here.
Tons of rocks.
Great draws by both skips.
Yep.
And back to our feature game. We now have Ashley Howard standing by at ice level. Ashley, big win for your team. Nice to come back after losing last night and have a strong outing. We're having some technical issues here. I'm not sure Ashley can hear us.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, there we go.
Hi guys, can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Oh, well, I had such a good answer the first time. I'll see if I can repeat it, but we had a tough start yesterday, and we knew dropping into the B division we had to play really well, and drew a tough team to start off right at the back of the B division, so knew we had to play really, really well, and proud of the girls for playing well and setting me up well.
Yeah, it was something we mentioned off the start of the game. Probably 2 teams here facing off in the first round of the B event that you wouldn't have thought you'd be playing this far back in the B. It makes for a long road. You're looking at 4 if you want to qualify through the B, but really key to try to stay in that B event as long as you can, because you get a chance to play in that page 1-2 game, and boy, that's a big jump ahead of having to come through the C.
Yeah, absolutely. Who made this draw that it but you know what? We've done this route before. Back in Melville, we dropped our first game, and in horrible fashion. At least we played okay last night. So we feel good where we're at. We've done this before, so just keep making shots. The ice is amazing, and we're really, really enjoying the opportunity to be out here and playing again.
That was a nice double, Ashley, in the third end to take, some control in that. But I think as much as the shot was great, some of the quips are pretty good out there. You've got to love your teammates when they're going, were you secretly playing that?
Oh, you caught that, eh?
Oh, yes.
They're always teasing me, but hit and stay was good enough, so we're happy with the double. There's been a few lucky shots on both sides all the way along, but when the ice is good, you're going to be really well entertained at home. You've got some great athletes, and there's going to be more great shots, so stick around.
Well, we'll do that. We hope you stick around for a while as well. Keep going through that B event. Congratulations on the win this afternoon, and good luck in your next one.
Awesome. Thanks so much for everything you guys are doing. The broadcast is amazing.
Ashley Howard with the big win here this afternoon moves on in the B event. Started with 2 games here this afternoon, so we'll now turn our attention to the other B event game on sheet 3. We've had a chance to look in a few times. There's been some nice shots made by the skippers on both teams to get some extra points.
Good throw.
And like we said, tons of rocks in play over on this sheet.
Yeah, but if we...
This is one of those situations, it's always interesting to see how it's going to develop because you've got both teams jockeying here a little bit in the ninth end. Brett Barber would love to blank this end, likely.
Back line.
So playing the tick.
Less. Way down.
That works pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 9-5. You got it, Ellen. Yep, 9-5.
Krista Ellingson here would love to see a single point go on this board one way or the other. She gets the steal, she's 2 up coming home. If she could force Brett Barber, she's got last rock in a tie game.
All right.
Which would be good too.
Needed to stay in the rings there. That one rolls just a little bit to the outside.
Sure. Good throw. Just run straight.
Yeah.
Nice clean 10. Nice and clean.
Okay, not bad.
What'd you get anyway?
So Alyssa Kostick here looking for the hit and stick.
Oh, whoa. Kenzie. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, go!
And the roll is even a touch bit better than the stick, so nice shot there by Alyssa.
Didn't quite get it under cover though.
Okay, 10 to 10. Very good, guys. Good throw. Thanks.
Ellen would like another attempt at the hit. I didn't see, are they going to try the double or just the hit and roll over in front of it? Right now you got to worry about just hitting it.
All right, good try.
Hit stays right there. I believe the yellow is shot rock.
Hey, just ran straight.
There's a good throw, just a little up, so we didn't quite get the inside block.
Okay.
So Crystal Englot here looking to, oh no, is it still Alyssa?
Yes.
There we go. Alyssa still looking to keep this 2-rock advantage going.
Would have loved to have gotten the inside roll here, and
Something wrong.
this is not doing anything. Well, that one rolls all the way out of the rings, so now
Do you want
a chance.
Go around. Do we have?
Whatever you
We
feel good about.
don't have hammer.
No.
Yeah.
If we want to.
9-5. Okay.
Interesting conversation there, and I wondered if they wouldn't go with it a bit further. I know what Chris was thinking. She doesn't want to let them blank here.
Right.
Even if they get 2, you've got last rock coming home.
Going around wasn't
No
such a bad
line,
call.
no line.
And Krista has
No line.
just had tremendous draw weight coming around these center guards that be playing right into their strength. But good call either way, whatever you're comfortable with. But would have been fun to see the draw played. But
Well, that'll be interesting to see how Brett Barber decides to play it. If you'd like to have last rock coming home, you peel this center guard now.
You got it, buddy. Got it.
And it looks like that's what
Is that
they've
up?
opted for.
Yeah. The 9. Okay. Bring it down a bit.
now we have Crystal Englot with the peel.
Is she going to be greedy and get both cards?
Tick, tick. Oh, almost.
Well, she didn't get it out of play, though, either.
Sorry. center at all? You like a center, Krista?
Didn't even register. I was just like, okay.
Just center guard then?
Yeah, a 3.
Like halfway tight.
Okay, 16.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't give you juice.
Mine's good. 2?
That's Charity McLeod.
1, 2?
Yeah, get it there.
Mine's nice.
I think that's one of the more unique terms I've heard for, well, it might be a little
Mine's
light.
pretty good.
Good sweeping.
Yeah, Brett and Ellen. Nobody was too panicked. They seemed to think she was okay.
Yeah, her juice level was optimal.
Hey, buddy. Nice throw.
I thought I underthrew it.
No, it's just right.
If she'd left that a little longer, actually, it would have made the peel a little bit harder.
Same.
Doesn't want any bad luck on spinning something in off one of those corners, though.
Oh, almost got the bad luck coming over the top of that guard.
Yeah.
Just goes over the top.
You know what I mean?
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, sounds good.
And now Chris Ellingson's going to look to come around the corner.
Yeah.
Her first stone.
Good speed here still. Hey.
And always a little bit more comforting when it is your stone that you're coming around, especially when it's tight to the reins.
The speed should be pretty similar here.
Yeah, I think she'd sure like to get the force here.
Yep. Center.
Yeah. Weight's the same? I think so, yeah. Wait, make a good one here.
And same too with both these teams. They're in that same spot of the B event that that Howard Englot game was in, and as Ashley had said, it's a long road through the B event, and you don't want to be in that seat.
I'm a little hot right now.
Not so early.
Yeah, it's right down the
And you'd
middle.
like to keep yourself alive as long as possible for that page 1-2 game. It's such a big difference.
Yeah, it's huge.
Having that 2 chances to get to the final.
Whoa.
So just after we raved all day about Krista's draw weight, that's
Good
about
try,
one
Krista.
of the first bloopers I've seen today. So thanks, Krista.
Right down the blazing trail, isn't it?
You know, it wasn't the worst time for it
No.
either, because Brett Barber's got to make a decision. She
That's right.
she played this like she wanted to blanket. Now what do you do?
Okay, she just threw it and she was heavy. So I mean, if we go on high, we're giving her the same shot again.
It's 4.5.
We're going for 2 then? And we're going to be okay with 1? What do you want to see here? I think, yeah, we know what's up either way, so I don't mind it.
Could be 4, right?
Yeah. Nope, you can't.
It's always interesting how many times your strategy can change in the course of an end.
Yeah, I like the 10 here.
You know, we're going for the blank. We're going for 2.
15 is fine.
Let's make it good. You got it.
Oh, 4.
8, 9 right now.
7. 7.
Getting tight by that guard. They're calling
8-9.
7, which is T-line. They don't want to sweep. They don't want to be behind the tee, but got to make sure you're by.
Yeah, go. Keep going. Really good, buddy.
Good job.
Well, it might be about a foot too far of
She kind of threw there, yeah, I agree.
Good job, Betsy.
giving Krista an even more difficult shot. Yeah, she had to get some room past that yellow, but she's back behind that tee line enough that if Krista sits right on that, Brett's going to be into a forced position.
Force for 1. Yep.
Yeah, you got it. You know the weight now.
Yeah.
Yep. 15, so 15-1, 15-2 should be real close.
So, see here if Krista is able to follow Brett's shot down, put it on the corner.
6, 7, yeah line. Yep. 4, 5. Yep. Hard line. Yep. Right up, hard. We gotta bounce in, hard.
Not getting by the guard.
It's okay.
And just overcompensated, I think, a little bit.
Her weight was really quite
Good
nice.
sweep, guys. Good try.
It was really close.
Not able to get in far enough to even get shot wrong, so it'll be a chance for Brett Barber. Needs to just bite the 8-foot here. She can pick up her deuce and take the lead into the 10th end.
Same. Yeah.
You got it.
Let's make it. You got it, buddy. I don't think we can hurt it. What do you think? 7. Can't hurt it. 5. Go. You gotta go hard.
She started cleaning early. I thought the first call I heard was 7, then I heard 5. Needs to get 5.
Oh, you got it, go, you got it. Keep her going, you got it.
Good sweeping.
Good
shot.
job by the Brushers to bring that into the top of the 8-foot. Brett Barber will pick up her deuce here in the 9th end, and she'll take a 1-point advantage into the 10th. Krista Ellingson will have last rock.
It's time to give your old phones a fresh start. When you donate your old phones at a SaskTel store, we put phones and phone cards into the hands of people in transition shelters fleeing domestic abuse and youth transitioning out of social services care. Be the reason behind someone's fresh start. Learn more at sastel.com/fresh start.
SaskHouses.com is Saskatchewan's website for private home and property sales. We have everything you need to sell your property commission-free. You'll get a listing on the website with lots of pictures, a lawn sign, social media marketing, and everything you need to sell privately. We also offer professional photography and videos, and an easy-to-use offer-to-purchase form. Don't give away your hard-earned equity. Sell privately and commission-free with SaskHouses.com.
Well, just before we start our 10th end here, that is one incredible list of local sponsors here in Assiniboia. The Scroll just kept going. Tremendous community support here in this town, and we've certainly enjoyed our 3 days here so far, and just love to see the community interest and support.
I agree with you, Sue. The temperature could increase a little bit.
Yeah,
other than that, everything has been fantastic.
Well, they're working on that. I heard the warmer weather's coming tomorrow, but that also might mean somebody has to go out and shovel the car out.
That'd be you, Sean.
I had a feeling I was going to draw the short straw on that one.
And the shovel.
So, Barber's team puts it top 4, and we see the classic corner guard being called.
What I'm interested to see here is after they throw this corner guard, you always wonder how the teams are going to play this in. Do you play it like you're playing a straight steal? Do you play like you're playing it for defense? So after they make the corner guard, does Brett Barber call another one into the rings, or do they guard that stone?
I think we're about to see. Or do you go for a hard steal?
Well, we're not going to see till it comes down, because she didn't really tell us. She just put the broom down.
Nice for Brett. Thanks.
Man, there's a little spot there.
So working hard to get Kenzie Schwartz shot here up to the center line.
Well done, buddy.
I'd say that's about 95% covered, at least
Yeah,
from our
pretty
angle.
good.
2 good stones by
Do you want to
Kenzie.
throw it like a tick? If you get this one,
Yeah.
this one's good too.
Okay.
They know they're
Back line.
Yep.
Who do I do?
Yeah, so as
Okay,
Krista
good.
said, something red has to be ticked. So many times on these shots, it just goes straight through. You're trying to be so careful with this,
pretty
but
close.
big
9,
shot
10.
here for
Just through.
Brett Day.
Okay.
Yeah, she has options, top one or back one.
Whoa. Just through.
Close.
Close.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. For curl.
That's not one of the options you had in mind.
Yeah, no,
She
a
just
little
rubs
heavy.
the stone in the top of the 8-foot and her shooter
Brett.
goes all the way through the
Alyssa,
back.
they can't fix it right now, okay?
They can't?
No, they cannot.
Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to trust it.
What do you like?
I did hear her,
Here?
Brett talking to the
Yeah,
official.
like another
We just had a little
guy.
bit of trouble with Brett's mic, and she was just getting it turned on. She was asking something, so there might be something with one of the rock handles
Okay.
being loose.
I get picked and then still rolled over with 25?
Just needed a hair less.
Yeah. 30's fine too, hey?
It's the only thing I could think of anyway.
Line's a little tight.
3. Line's really good. 2. 3. 3. We gotta get past this. Or shorter. We're 3. No, we're 2. Not beside it, not
Get
beside
past
it.
it or be shorter, so. Okay.
Sit. Sit, buddy.
The operative word there, or the operative condition there is they didn't want it right side by side, I guess. Still leaves a chance for the double peel.
That's what Brett was trying to defense against there.
You have to be careful. Like if you're Krista Ellingson here,
Throw your regular
the double peel's
peel.
nice, but you can't lose your shooter, or your chance for a deuce here is pretty much
A
gone.
nice peel here right to the broom.
Peel. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
My peel is a lot of weight to throw at this when you have to hold the shooter.
It's all right.
Well, she gets both guards away from the top of the rings, but losing the shooter. Brett Barber has the choice now. If she wanted to play it into an extra end, she could just peel that corner guard.
That works.
Yeah.
8-1.
Staying on the offense.
There again, hey?
Well, especially with the rock on the back button like that, too. That
Yes, it's not the greatest one
not-
to guard, is it?
To be guarding, yeah.
But again, so many factors go into making a call for a team so that it, might look obvious to us. You're playing to the strength of your players. You're playing to what you want to play on your last shot.
You gotta go,
You're playing what the
Kenzie,
ice
go
has given
hard.
you.
All the way.
Good point, Sue. And we haven't seen this whole game either, so we don't know what
Hard.
the answers to any of those questions.
Great scrub, guys. Real nice.
We haven't seen this whole game. We haven't heard the whole game either, but I'm surprised Brett Barber still has a voice left.
Like a 10.
About the other way.
Okay.
No. I didn't mean it.
Okay.
All right. Nice 10.
Oh yes, Brett's always one of the more colorful skips that we have out there. Now again, there might be options on this call
Just a
for a
10.
team looking for multiple points.
10. Okay, goodbye.
Some of
Yeah,
us might have
you,
wanted to jump over, sort of draw a tab, or go around the corner, or
No roll, no roll.
but use that rock on the button. It
That'll
was
do.
your very
There we
good friend, actually.
Ellen
do you
Redlick
like?
makes a pretty good shot, though.
Yeah,
You
works.
necessarily agree with the call or not, but
I think you run that.
Good throw up. Who's a 10?
But again, you're back to playing with what your team strengths are, what
Right.
your team memo is, and what you're comfortable
Here.
playing.
I think, and I'm just guessing a little bit because we haven't seen this team play yet, but I think Krista Ellingson thinking, I'd like to deal with the rock on the corner of the button. We're going to have some rocks to deal with later. Short run back attempt here on the red stone.
Peach. Good job. Great scrub, guys.
Makes the hit, stays right there.
Down there. Just still, buddy. Great scrub. What weight do you like?
Good call. Kind of like a 10 at least, so our shooter sticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Good throw, buddy. Very nice, buddy.
You got a loud cheer for that one. You got a loud cheer.
Nice 10-30. Yeah.
Both of us at the same time.
The shot more about making the roll than trying to make the double.
Yeah, looking for the roll here.
Well, exactly as they said, as Charity said, they've got to get the shooter in place somewhere.
Yeah.
Easy.
Clean. Whoa. Close.
Whoa.
Try it.
Roll.
Nice.
Ends up getting the double, but doesn't roll behind cover.
No, leaves the shooter
Here.
wide open.
What kind of weight? Bump? Yep.
So Crystal Englot here looking to hit and stick. I think they'd have to keep the rocks up there around the top of the 12-foot.
I would imagine they'll try to keep it right there, but I'm not sure it matters. I think you might see Krista Ellingson call for the come around to the corner guard.
9-7.
No matter what now, this is going to be high enough.
Right up. Great scrub.
Good call, buddy.
Thanks, Josh.
Do we go like a corner even?
Yeah, or like
that would be
Do you like this?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Great. Try the double and roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Just such a peach on your first is. I think a 9-5.
Okay.
We've mentioned some of the new things that we have here in the broadcasts, and for those of you who will be watching tonight on SaskTel Max or on Curl Sask, we've got a number of features. We had one on Team Silvernagle last night. There is the schedule of the features that are upcoming for the rest of the week.
Well, they've elected to play the double and roll here, which is going to make it hard to get their two.
Well, that's where, you know, if you go back, talk to your coach, or you're debriefing after the game, just team philosophy is you threw the corner guard, then maybe we should use it. It's sort of, you know, how you start the conversation, and it goes from there. But that looked like a pretty good opportunity there to use that corner. But again, just a bit of an overthrow by Charity. Adrenaline gets in there. You know, it's the provincial Scotties, and
for sure, way easier
it's
behind
tough
the
out
glass
there.
than it is out there.
Oh, exactly. Butterflies are going non-stop here.
It's a little stickier, hey? That 4.0, 4.6 or whatever, you had to really get it to the 4 foot.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure you couldn't still make a strong case that you could peel the corner guard
Yes.
here. This is one where if you slide a couple of feet too deep, you might
They
give her
get
the
two.
chance for two that right now she really doesn't have.
That's right.
Well, maybe she figures she's got a chance to end this
8
game
right
now.
now. That's really good. 7. Got a curl. Got a curl.
6. Yep.
Trying to get some curl, needs to get by her own stone. Not going to now. It ended up actually pretty good for them because I don't think there's a way to hit and roll in off shot rock.
That's really good.
Good job, Betsy.
Grab.
Sure. Yep.
Haven't seen this sheet, but I'm wondering if there isn't an intern draw around there or something.
There might be, but that's going to leave a short red raise. I don't mind this shot she was just looking at. Play the hit and roll. You're going to jam the one stone, but it's going to be out in the open. I
Well, the
wouldn't
hit
be
and
trying to
roll is
roll
gonna
just
be leave-
behind the red, though. I think you'd want to roll
all the way over to
behind the yellow
Well,
corner
wouldn't it
guard.
be easier to just draw there?
Sure. Time out.
You won't be shot rock if you just draw there, and you won't have a shot at shot rock yet. They have called their timeout.
They do have some time left on the clock for their game. Krista's at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Brett at 4:48. I believe this is Krista's second timeout. But But again, it's that mental break. Like, you know, you don't have the clock ticking.
Or it'll be like a hit, one or the other, right?
Yeah. Just is that draw path nice?
It's not nice, but it's makeable. Okay. It's there. Or we can.
The double's there as well. It's
Get
just
that in turn draw is one of the updates we saw where she had to come in off the side of one of her own to get a deuce. So she's seen it.
Draw in there, and she'll only be, if it's a short run, she'll only be fighting 8 or something.
We have to try and get shot out of it.
Like to roll, I think it's not really a double. Oh, okay. It'll stay.
Yeah.
Would you pop over though? Like even if you rolled across the house,
It'd be over here.
behind your guard. We could
Yeah,
try to roll
that's
all the
true.
way to the corner.
Be over in the open.
The deep roll, I like that. My first instinct was to try and play that double and roll somewhere. Yeah, stay in the house. Make her have to shoot at us. I should have most of the house then commit a draw for one. Yeah, like at least that clears up that whole side because this corner guard is kind of blocking this path on the right now,
Yeah,
right?
good point.
Yeah, like it's not very nice for you on your final one. So at least if we get rid of that stuff, you'll have this whole side. Okay, let's give it a go.
Let's
You
try
like
it.
that? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah. I think we play a 9.
Okay. It's gonna run straight here.
Yeah.
Okay. Just put the ball in the one. Yeah, I agree.
That's like
got it.
The intern draw's still there. It's just a little tighter than maybe you'd like.
Again, that's always one of those sort of traps you can fall into.
I'm still not clear the way they discussed it, which shot they ended up on. Are they playing the double? Or is she trying to roll all the way across behind the corner guard?
I think either or. But it's
That's a lot of difference between the two of them.
I think the first call is the long roll.
Yeah.
But I did like the conversation is making sure they've got a shot for the tie, because so often when you're playing for the 2 points, sometimes you've just skipped yourself into where you don't have a shot. And that's what Brett was trying to do, was shut it down. The chance to go on the offense was a couple of rocks ago, but now she's got to make sure she can
9-5.
Get her one.
Yep.
get her one.
Come on.
And
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, yes, yes, yes. Try the roll. Okay, whoa.
Let's go.
Don't, whoa. Keep on going. She's got that buried and it's shot rock.
Good shooting. Really nice. Really good.
And now,
And I don't think that was plan A, and it probably should have been.
but they did talk about that.
They did.
Roll.
Timeout. I was worried that they could actually get under that one in the on center line. I thought it might touch
I would
that, but
never have
obviously
guessed that they could make that and get shot
And get
rock.
shot
But you
out
could
of
get
it.
second, and with what they did, jamming that stone, it's wide open.
I'd say that's pretty fantastic.
Nice throw on that.
Well, and again, now for Brett Barber's team, they've had a pretty comfortable 10th end here. They haven't really faced a lot of danger. Now, all of a sudden, on the last rock, there's a big red danger
Will
flag
Robinson.
going up.
The nice thing for Brett, she did just throw it, and granted, she rubbed off her own stone, but she just threw this shot. Knows how she has to adjust here to make it. And if she rubs off this time, she might be sitting 2.
Yeah, that's fine, buried. Yeah. How much less is that? Okay, I love it. Shots everything. Weight's about the same. Line's really nice. It's got a curl right now. Line's good. 7, Line's 8, great. 7, 6. Line's great. Oh!
Boy, this one is curling. She didn't get any curl in the first one. This one, they're really going to have to go to get by that stone on the 12th, but not going to.
Well, they were calling 7.
What happened?
It's a little
Well,
bit
now
shorter.
she has an open
hit. Draw for the win.
Well,
or an
draw or
open
hit,
hit.
whatever your
hit that stone
preference.
That
And
looks
if-
easier to me.
If
Well, she just threw this.
Yeah.
Did it grab? Did it?
And if they're a little bit concerned about draw weight there.
You got it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then.
Yeah, okay.
We don't need to worry about that. But is that a 9-5 or a 9?
I feel like it was. Brett, what'd you get on that?
I got a 15-1. Oh, on that hit.
9.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like the front end thought she was going to draw. They were giving the draw time that Brett threw.
Okay, what are you throwing here? Krista, are you going to throw the same then?
That's what I want to talk to you guys about. Are you okay with playing the same weight?
Are you going to throw the same weight or a little less?
It's whatever you're good with, right?
Whatever
you're
comfortable throwing.
I mean, it's got to stick around.
Yeah.
So.
Give me just a wiggle more. I'll throw a 9-5.
9-5. Okay.
Yeah.
You like this ice?
No, a little bit more, please.
A little more?
Yeah.
Do we need to
Good?
do an inside roll to be shot?
Okay.
No.
So polite and Canadian.
Okay.
A little more, please.
Yeah, nice. You got this. Right through the room. 9-5.
Krista Ellingson with her final stone here in the 10th end.
9-5.
Shot for the nose hit for the win.
Clean. Yep.
Stay alive in this B event.
Ellen, hard. Clean. Clean. Yep.
Sounds good.
Clean is what you like to hear. Makes the hit.
And
Gets
there
a little
we
bit of
go.
a roll
Well
inside.
done.
And Krista Ellingson will pick up 2 points in the victory over Brett Barber here in the B event.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, great call.
Just the 2 games on tap this afternoon, the 2 B event games. Krista Ellingson, the 9-8 win over Brett Barber here on sheet 3 in the feature game that we started with. It was Ashley Howard picking up a steal of 1 in the 7th end and taking a 7-3 win over Michelle Englot. So Howard and Ellingson will move on in the B event. Michelle Englot and Brett Barber, still 1 life left in the C, and they'll move on and play later. We want to thank everyone for joining us, and remember, we'll be back with the A semifinals at 7:30 tonight.
Let's turn off the mics before.